with Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill, he promised Chell that all he does instead is beg and shell. The stream's online and straight away begins to wane, but all is fine as long as Chatsman 9 and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to enjoy, like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran through to feel so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His support is also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Most victims across the board we charge the war because the score can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored to help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch it treat we play bingo while Phil will bitch on why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machineers. Norton burping leaning ban it matters not if Andrew fanners chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of call his cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that tits done well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Three streams nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome back to DSP Bingo for us today, Tuesday the 26th of May 2026. I do hope you're all doing very well indeed, and I hope you're enjoying your day and your week so far. I can tell you this, in sunny Scotland it is actually really fucking nice, you know. It is currently 25 degrees plus Celsius. You guys, that's like fucking, we melt in that weather. Us pale blue pasty Scotsmen, we melt in this fucking kind of heat, you know. We're not built for the sunshine to be shining on us like fucking that hot, you know. But aye, there we go. I hope you're all having a good one anyway, you know what I mean. But in Scotland it's an absolute roasty, toasty of a day, you know. So there we go. Hope you're enjoying it. Hopefully the weather's kind to you as well. God, the sun, it's pissing down in Australia. Well, that's because it's fucking winter there technically, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's almost winter anyway. So yeah, because you guys are fucking... You know, the Australians just have to be fucking contrarian with their fucking seasons, you know. When it's summer here, it's winter there, just fucking have to be contrarian as fuck. So there you go. So yeah, but hopefully you're all doing well, hopefully you're having a good time so far. First things first. I think I have got the stream set up where if someone tips, it is back to the old way of going through stream elements, and that means a text-to-speech bot guy of Ron will hopefully have made his triumphant return. That's only though if you tip through the Stream Elements link. I have disabled the Streamlabs tips link. The Streamlabs tips link is gone because I don't want to confuse people that way. I mean, like, that's disabled, you know what I mean? But Streamlabs is still being used for everything else, like super chats and members and all that stuff, you know what I mean? But I do think I'm going to set up where it's it's not a hint, you know. I'm just letting people know. People said they wanted it back. People said they wanted the Rod back. So I think I've got it implemented, you know what I mean? Although I've not actually managed to test it yet, but yeah. It's not a hint, no, I'm just letting you never know. Anyway, some things to, the bad band's week, as you can see, we've got some things to go through before we start today's bingo. First of all, Phil wasn't very happy about his Chipotle order, you know? You know? He wasn't very happy. You mean that Phil Flex you saw? Yes, this Phil Flex. It's real fan work. This is real fan work that was made for him. And Phil's like, yes, that is definitely me. Let me add that to my fucking screen. Yeah, that's real. Someone actually made that for him. Or AI did anyway. Anyway, Phil done his DSP try yesterday from Chipotle. And he wasn't very pleased with the protein meals he got.
I'm gonna try the honey Chipotle taco first, but it is so messy. To give you some perspective here, okay? The way you order them is that you order them in a pack of 3. So I got 3, so my wife's gonna have a couple, I'm gonna have one. I got it delivered, okay?
Your wife's gonna have a couple? How's that diet going?
They took 3 tacos like this, they crushed them all together into one mass, and wrapped it in foil, and that's how they put it in the bag. They didn't think that, gee, maybe we should wrap the tacos individually, or gee, maybe we should, like, put it in a container. Instead, they literally just smashed them all together into a mushy mound and wrapped it in tinfoil. That's idiotic. So I don't even care about how it tastes. Right now, I'm going to tell you, hey, Chipotle, grow a fucking brain. You don't put 3 tacos together and crush them into a mess and then send them to someone's house and be like, this is a meal. It's not. It's a mess. It's slop. That is insanely lazy. Even Taco Bell individually wraps tacos so they don't get crushed together and become a mess. That's fucking stupid. So immediately I can tell you, whoever runs Chipotle and does it like this.
Oh, God. I guess it's a good test.
Scumbags and mental cases on the internet still support I'm a beggar and I'm a loser and I'm on level 1 and I can't go on a honeymoon with my wife.
Oh, you can't hear it.
I'm paycheck to paycheck.
Oh shit, I can hear it at my end. Hold on, wait. I think I know why. No, I think I know why. I know why. The good news is it works. The bad news is I forgot to do something. And I will repeat it for you. So give me a second, I will fix that for you, okay? Give me a wee second here. I can confirm that it does work, but I need to do something. There's one thing I forgot to do at my end. So give me a wee second here. I need to add this as like an audio source. It works. I can hear it now. My ears going E. I can hear it at my end, but I need to let you guys hear it, obviously. So let me fix this now. Oh, for God's sake. I will repeat this to you guys, you don't worry. So, but let me, so I need to do something at my end, as I said, you know. Shit. Hold on. First things first, let me just play the rest of this clip here, since there's only 20 seconds left, right? Then let me try and fix it.
Is an idiot and should be fired. I don't care if it's a vice president of the company. They should immediately be shit canned. All right? That's just dumb, because as you can see, my taco is a mess. Everything is falling apart. I don't know how I'm really supposed to eat it, because it's all smashed together. Now,
he's such a whiny fucking baby. He really is. Right, guys. I am just let me try and fix the one little thing. Okay. So two seconds here. I am going to put you guys on the be right back screen. Enjoy Scottish Otters. I need to fix this one thing. It shouldn't take me too long. But enjoy some Scottish Otters while I try and fix this one little thing. I do apologise for that. I will be right back.
Outside of that, everything else is good in my life. You know what I mean? So I'll be the guy on level 1. I streamed myself masturbating. I'll be the guy life. I'll be the for the thousands of children. I'll be the guy on level 1. You're still on mission 1. I'll be the guy. I'll be the thousands of children. When your life is all positive instead of negative, it's a much better situation. Big up, Skeeter, and I can tell you that from personal experience. Look at my life now. I have a beautiful wife. I have a beautiful life with a family, right? Everything here is so much better than what I had before. Why? Because I'm a positive person.
Right, guys, I'm sorry about that. I think I've got it fixed now, okay? I think I've got it fixed now. You guys should be able to hear this, hopefully. I will replay that anime at the tip for you, okay? And let's just make sure this all works, okay? So, I got a £1 tip there that is from R.I.P. Russell, and hopefully you guys are able to hear this now.
Money, yeah. Money.
I assume that's a good start. I hope that's a good start. Cool, this should work now for you guys.
Russell tipped £1. Russell will be missed. Testing, long live Ron. Ronnie.
And then we have a lot of E's. This is my second time hearing this, by the way, but yeah. Ron has returned. The triumphant return of Ron. Ron is the text-to-speech name of this bot. This is the name of this voice. And there are only on-stream elements, they weren't in Streamlabs.
Give it up for Ronnie.
There we go. Thank you very much to RIP Russell for that tip. Very kind you indeed. So yeah, there we go. I got that working in. Good stuff indeed. For fuck's sake, there we go. The bad man was on microphone at 11:12 there, so good stuff. I'm going to put that on pause right now as it build up the speed of juice. So good stuff indeed. Anyway, so Phil wasn't happy with Chipotle, you know, wasn't very happy whatsoever with that, you know. He's a very, very, very grumpy boy. And that being said, shared this tweet here. Shit from the Kino leaks before. And the main part is focused on here is Phil saying to Kino Casino, I'm not going to stoop down to the level of drama for a views boost. I'd much rather prove I'm different from others who have to do that just to get attention. And in case you're wondering how that's doing, Phil is frequently trying to do his own drama stuff. He's trying to get LDG drama going. He's tweeting ETP watch. He's doing quarter and react stuff as well, and all that shit and everything else. And he's fucking talking about wings and all the time as well. You know, yeah. Phil cannot help himself but dip his toe back into the fucking drama sphere. There has been some speculation over Phil's phone revealing what is apparently WWE Champions. David Burnell on Twitter is saying WWE Champions is still there. He didn't sell his account, he still has the app, he's still playing it, you know? His justification for this was asking Gemini Flash to study the image from the phone and the AI, so basically the AI has come back saying that the images appear to be WWE Champions and WWE Supercard. A lot of people are saying this is not what it looks like though, you know? But apparently according to AI, in the corner there's like a folder for mobile games, and AI seems to think that corner of mobile games involves WWE Champions and WWE Supercard, you know. Make of that what you fucking will, you know. And people are saying they don't see it themselves, whatever, but Phil has lied with having the game before and playing the game before. But yeah, this is, David is stressing this is AI. Has suggested this, you know, so these are what the icons look like in a mobile game. And David was saying as well, the game, I gave the photo to AI to analyse without any of our prompts or input, and I mentioned those two games out of the blue. The apps on the device look somewhat newer or a different style than the App Store icon versions could be accustomed to. Who knows? Who fucking knows? And in case you're wondering, Sonny also decided to flip the orientation around so we can now actually get a closer, you know, a more normal view of Phil's phone. You know? It was kind of upside down before, but Sonny flipped it. There we go.
Second here.
Some things are quite obvious and clear, also Netflix and Kick, for example. But there is like one right before he takes it away. This one here is like an interesting one. This is where he starts to realise, oh shit. Because like, it's like it goes to the side. It does go to the side very briefly. Then he removes the phone. And you can see like very briefly a PayPal logo on the screen, like this PP here is PayPal. But then he starts moving the phone, so it's a bit harder to fucking tell, you know? Like it's a wee bit bloody. But there you go. Jeez, man. He showed his phone, he's using Grindr, he's gay, cat subby. For fuck's sake. One last thing here. Talks like he knows what he's doing with working out. Says a wrong name for the muscle he's explaining working out on his leg. He called his quadricips. The chat correct him. Phil tells him to shut the fuck up. And the funny part of this is that Ita Kimchi was saying on his response, saying he once pointed at his calf muscle and said it was his thigh. And then he found the source. The source was this, you know?
Exactly. All I did was show this thigh. Remember I showed this thigh on my ex account last fall, and they freaked out because I showed my fucking thigh. I put my sock on camera, and they freaked out because
I showed my thigh. I showed my thigh. Well, I guess technically his thigh is in the photo in partially, but the main thing that Phil was trying to flex here was his fucking fat calves here. You know? I have giant calves and I've walked on my toes my entire life. Make of that what you will. But yeah, this is a blast in the past right here. This fucking tweet. Oh hell. Anyway. We have a Stop Bill competition for us to enjoy, and then we can start playing bingo. So Stop Bill competition covers Sunday's night stream as well as Monday's day stream. I don't think it covers a night stream though from some Monday. So anyway, here we go.
Save the pig. What the heck? A pig with a party hat. Hello, Mr. Piggy. Ziggy Piggy. Save the pig, the game. The whole game you're trying to save the pig's life. Help!
Now, if someone does a $50 contribution, whether that's 5,000 kicks, 10 gifted subs, a $50 super chat, a $50 tip, 17 gifted memberships or more, I will then open an additional pack of cards. Okay, so if someone does a $50 contribution tonight, we'll open another pack. All right, but right now, there are none on deck because we're not doing anything related to Pokemon or trading cards, okay?
For a $50 contribution tonight, whether that is 10 gifted subs, 5,000 kicks, 17 or more memberships, a $50 super chat, or a $50 tip, we will open a pack of the Pokemon cards at the end of the stream. So we'll see how many people contribute over the stream. At the tail end, we'll do it at the very end, okay? If we get one. If we don't, it's not a big deal. Listen, I had a tremendous first stream today, which was absolutely unexpected. So we'll see how it goes.
Just throw me money. Just give me the money. Give me your money. How do you donate? You're new, you get a job. And once you have a job, what happens is you do some work at that job, and in exchange for the amount of work that you've provided.
What a fucking cunt of a fucking response. Like, somebody actually fucking might be new to their content. And they're clearly asking for what ways that they like, Phil is used to fucking reading off the ways you can give him money. And instead of like repeating himself like he usually fucking loves to fucking do for the ways you can get fucking money, he's just choosing to be an absolute fucking cunt about it.
For the job, they will pay you.
So, wait. So if you get a job, they will pay you? You're trying to imply your fans don't need to give you money if you can get a job instead?
They compensate you financially. And then once you have that financial compensation in your account, you can then use that account to distribute that wealth for various reasons. Like you could actually go to a store and buy things with it. You could actually contribute.
Oh, he's doing this just to fucking make fun of the guy that gave him, asked him how he can get, give him money. This advice he can fucking take himself, but he refuses to. Phil could himself get an actual fucking job in some capacity to lessen the burden of fucking his financial fucking responsibilities on his audience. But nah, that's not happening anytime soon. Ever, probably.
Contribute to one of my streams. That's how it works. The king of hate.
I want to say thanks. Great attendance tonight. I mean, I'm not going to complain about this level of support for an indie horror game, seriously. But I just want to say, remember, one of the things that we are changing is that if you do a $50 contribution, then I will give you the option if you want me to unpack a pack of Pokemon cards.
Give me your
That's
money.
just the new thing we're doing on all of my streams. For $50 super chat, super sticker, tip, 10 subs, 17 memberships.
That noise you hear in the background is a notification for somebody having just given him money. So he just fucking received money. Here he is, asking, hoping, begging for a singular $50 contribution. Just so, and remember, the night stream on Sunday got him $150+ anyway. But nothing of that was of a big, massive, singular contribution to fucking make him open Pokemon cards.
Etc. Okay? You can just decide whether or not you want to see me do that. So, yes, so far no one has taken advantage of that. We've had tons of support, but no one's taken advantage of that yet. We have another hour. Obviously, I'd like to know by the end of the stream so we have time to do it. So if you were thinking of contributing to do a Pokemon unpacking tonight, if you could do it sooner rather than later so I know to have the extra time at the end of the stream, I would appreciate that. But no pressure. We don't have to do it tonight. We did 1 million of them earlier. We did 6 earlier. So that was a lot, okay, for one day.
That's right, begging as well. I am one of the biggest beggars on the planet. Everyone knows this. So tomorrow, the first stream will be the DSP morning show, which will be much shorter than today's podcast will.
Lies, by the way, lies. The morning show was astronomical long, purely for the reason that Phil kept begging for $50 to keep opening more Pokemon packs, and I kept getting them apparently. So there's a lot less gameplay than usual because of Pokemon cards.
And after that, we're going to be doing more of the Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight game. We're going to continue with the plot and see where it leads us. Hopefully fun things. You know, so far the game's been great in my opinion. All right, guys, thank you so much. No Pokemon pack tonight. No one contributed $50 to see it, so we're not doing it tonight, which is fine. We did 6 earlier. So that's a lot for one day. All right, everyone, have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out. Bye-bye. That's the grift. For sure, 100%. That's the grift right there. It never ends. The grifting never ends. This guy is a charlatan. He's a fucking con man. All right, here we go. Another $5 from a complete dunce. So thank you to the complete dunce for $5.
Yeah, and I thought Phil is refusing to read out any Darjak stuff, you know what I mean? People are still on the fence about the whole thing, you know what I mean? But this super chat here. The Darjak leaks Phil is refusing to even acknowledge or entertain, you know? He's not even denied it. You know, I'm surprised that Phil hasn't even attempted to deny it. Instead, he's fucking pretending like it doesn't even exist, and he's trying to fucking bury his head in the sand like it's fucking nothing, you know? But yeah, super chat came in and Phil's like, yeah, thanks for the money, dummy, I'm not reading that. And that's that, you know? But yeah. Who knows if anything more will come of the Darjak, you know, leak drama or whatever, but yeah, but that's what it is.
There we go. I appreciate that. That's our biggest contribution of the day from a complete dunce. Actually thought I was going to read their message. No, I'll just take your money. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, Phil, if that's what you want to be, you fucking yellow-bellied chicken coward, go for it.
Jesus, man. Bro was saying they might have some Darjak within brouhaha coming up soon. I mean, to be fair, Prophet, it's like, so Prophet has been in constant communication with Darjak for months now, you know? And there's always been some sort of like, I mean, I would call you friends, you know what I mean? Because you've always mocked him for helping Phil. But at the same time, though, you've always been happy to help them with advice when it comes to anything like tech, for example. I mean, because also you know what you're talking about, and you've never been shy in offering your advice, you know? Your frenemies, there you go, exactly. So, and even to this day, you're still talking like behind the scenes as well, whatever, you know what I mean? So, if there is one detractor out there who probably knows more about the Darjak stuff than anyone else, I'm willing to bet it's Prophet. Because they have been talking to them on a regular basis all this time, you know. And Prophet's saying they might have Phil's entire stream setup sent to them, you know. Overlays and webcam like fucking things, where you know what I mean, and the banners and the fucking, yeah, all that stuff, all the stuff that Darjak done for him, yeah. Prophet got the Epstein files from Darjak, 3.8 terabytes of files. Jesus Christ. That's his Uncle Henry.
I need to charge $10 a pack to open the packs. Okay? That's to break even.
I love how Phil admits that to break even, it'd be $10 per pack opening. But he first wanted to do it for $100, remember? You know? And he was beaten down to 50. When his audience rebelled with 100 fucking singular dollar fucking goal to hit a fucking thing. So, breaking even. But it's the whole intention also. I mean, are we really surprised? The whole point of him opening packs is to try and make money from his dumbass debts. Let them be parted with their fucking money.
Not to make a profit. If I do a $5 animation to open a pack, then I make no money.
Also, Phil, I said it at the time as well, Phil completely misunderstood the fucking logic behind the suggestion, you know? Because Phil's animations right now are somewhat randomized, the suggestion was that you could have a bunch of different random animations that play at $5. And if one of those animations was a Pokemon animation, then you did a pack opening, but it's not a guarantee that a $5 contribution would trigger that Pokemon animation. It's kind of like how Phil will only flex if he sees the fucking frog flex. But he won't flex any other time if someone contributes and it's not there, you know? Same logic. But Phil didn't understand that though. Phil just couldn't comprehend that was what was being asked. He just saw somebody say $5 open packs. And Phil's like, how dare you? How dare you try and make me lose money on this?
So why did I buy it? That doesn't make any sense. What you're saying makes absolutely no sense. Now think of it this way. If you do it as $50, or I just open packs for free every once in a while, every couple streams you'll still see a pack or two, right? That's nice. You'll always get to see a pack whenever I play Pokemon. You'll always get to see a pack whenever I play the trading card game. And then if someone else wants to see one, they have the ability to do it. And it's an added bonus for everybody. And I make money. And then guess what? I won't go through the box in a week. I won't have to spend $350 a week buying Pokemon cards. I won't have to spend over $1,000 a month buying Pokemon cards because I won't be opening 10 packs a stream. Does that make sense? I mean, realistically, I want you to think about it this way. What if, all right, on a stream, 50 people all donated $5 and it ended up being 30-some packs on one stream? In one stream, I could open the entire box with your idea. You really haven't thought this through, have you? Here's your answer. No. You did. I did. Okay.
It's all about the money. It's all about this first, and then the content second. All that matters is more money.
Jack Ryan Gaming did a $2 super chat. He says, you said it wasn't about making money. Well, first off, if it wasn't about making money, if this wasn't my job, nothing would be monetized. No contributions would be accepted. There would be, no ads running on the content. I wouldn't be in the Kick Partner program. So what you're saying is foolish, okay? What I said was that I didn't just buy Pokemon cards to monetize them and sell them. I wanted to accentuate the content I was already making. I wanted to supplement it with something more interesting.
I might be being daft here. Did he mean to say accentuate?
The Pokemon cards to monetize them and sell them.
This bit here.
I wanted to accentuate the...
Accentuate? Am I being thick or is that not a fucking word? I feel like I meant to say accentuate, I don't know.
Content I was already making. I wanted to supplement it with something more interesting that's a little different than just raw gameplay. That's different. It's not about, oh, I have a business now where all I'm doing is making videos where I open...
The funniest part is, yesterday, during this very same stream, before gameplay began, he was mocking people in his community for not fucking talking properly. And here he is fucking making up bullshit words to try and defend how he fucking does his fucking business on streams. I mean, leave the butcher the English language to the fucking professionals. The Scottish, thank you very much.
Packs and I'm selling cards to people on the internet, but it's a nice added thing to supplement the content, to give added quality to said content. It's the same as me improving my camera, me improving the lighting, me getting a better microphone, me having cool animations over here. It supplements the content. Does that make sense?
Nope.
Okay. Of course this is about making money. It's my job. How could I make a living doing this if it wasn't for money? That's a foolish thing you're saying. But I appreciate the $2.
A lot of the times they were toxic relationships or things going on behind the scenes you never knew about. Abuse. Scamming. All kinds of shit that happens that you guys just don't know because all you see is that facade that content creators put out to the internet, right?
Can't wait for more Pokemon cards. I love this new thing you're doing. You have many detractors absolutely frothing with anger. They're jealous. No, I know. They're incredibly upset that I am doing something that's successful. They can't stand it when DSP is successful because they have to admit it. Because here's the thing. If it wasn't working, they'd all make fun and say, haha, your idea isn't working, right? But now because it's working, they're furious. Because they're like, he's making money? People are liking his content? No! And detractors are jealous. Just dropped 10 subs on Kick just like that.
Well, why the fuck should we be jealous of fucking idiots throwing you hundreds of fucking dollars? We've witnessed your audience do this for fucking decades now. And for decades, it doesn't matter how much fucking money they give you. Your life is still pretty much as shit as it ever has been. You can't fucking buy happiness, Phil. You're a perfect example of that.
Boom. 10 subs. Thank you, Detractors Are Jealous. That is amazing support. Let's get that up on the leaderboard. A whopping $50 of support. Of course, I'm going to ask.
I mean, it's funny you say that, Steve, because I've always been kind of fascinated with the psychology of what money does to people and how it changes them. Remember, Phil in his very early days as a content creator on YouTube was making stupid amounts of fucking money. You know, he kind of like fast tracked his fucking way to making stupid money. The Gravy Train days, you know what I mean, where he's fucking getting paid with per view and the machinima, and he was milking that some bitch for all it was fucking worth, you know. And he was making way more money then than he is today. Phil claims that he's never been as successful in his entire career as he is today. That is bullshit, everyone. That is absolute garbage. Phil literally was making close to $200,000 at his fucking prime. And in those fucking Gravy Train days of fucking being a YouTube on-demand content creator, because Machinima had given him a ridiculous fucking views-based contract, okay? He's doing okay for himself now, but he was definitely doing a lot better. That was his fucking heyday, you know what I mean? Those early days. And obviously those early days of success makes me fucking wonder if Phil has always struggled to accept the reality that those days are long gone. And if his ego will not allow him to take a step back because of the less money he's getting in, you know what I mean? It's just like lottery winners. If somebody wins a fucking lottery and the money will just change him and they fucking blow through all that fucking lottery money within a year or two, and all of a sudden they're broke again. You know what I mean? And it's like money is something that fascinates me, how money can sometimes change people and how they live their life, and whether it just changes their entire way of being. You know what I mean? Like, does money corrupt? It's a fucking famous like saying, like, you know, power corrupting, but does money also do that to people? I don't know. But yeah, I've never been in a situation myself where where money could potentially corrupt me, because I've always kind of been made, you know, I've never been that affluent to begin with, you know what I mean? Which I'm somewhat glad of, you know. I'm actually kind of, if I had too much money to know what to do with, I'd be kind of worried I wouldn't be smart with it, because I'm not that smart with it. I'm not very smart with a lot of money I have in the first place. So I've been fucking scared of what I would do if I had too much of the fucking thing, you know? But yeah, it does fascinate me, you know, how Phil's attitude with money, and like, I wonder if his glory days made him not want to ever go back to fucking struggle, you know, to kind of refuse to go back to the days of being a pauper, you know, being a peasant, you know, being one of the normal people.
Does that mean you want me to open a pack of cards? I'm assuming it does, because you're talking about the Pokemon cards, right?
Alex is saying I have too much money and not entirely smart, but see your last message. Let's scroll to your last message. Fucking, I need to get a fucking, I need to change my mouse here. Congrats, Phil, you have whales. Not trying to brag, but I've given Lord he has 100 subs on Kick and 100 tip this month. Jesus. Some people have money, it's no big deal. I would say though, I mean, that's not a waste of money though, I would say. Lord Diazo is regularly fucking doing some great entertaining content, you know what I mean? I mean, it's just a DDR stream to do as well, you know what I mean? And obviously they're pursuing things as well, so, with the wrestling stuff as well, you know, it's fantastic, you know? But yeah, I wouldn't argue that's a waste of money though. You decided that was a good use of your funds and your money, you know? So yeah. I wouldn't say that's a questionable financial decision, you know what I mean? I'd say Lord Diaz deserves that, you know what I mean? If you're able to give it to him, you know what I mean? I'm sure he won't regret it, you know, and I'm sure they were happy to receive it, you know? I'm sure about fucking asking you the following day, where's the next 100, you know? Because Phil would do that sort of thing, but, you know, but detractors generally don't do that sort of thing, you know?
Oh! Our first flex of the day! Yeah! Actually, I didn't even do curls last night. I'm doing curls tonight for my biceps, but I did work on my triceps last night. So my triceps actually, yeah, they're looking pretty nice today. Look at that, baby. Yeah. Yeah! Come on! Very nice. Very nice. All right.
Vomit inducing. I legitimately got sick to my stomach for about a day and couldn't stop shitting and puking.
I received a $50
Goddamn flashbang! Motherfucker. There it is.
tip. It says specifically, Pokemon card opening. It's good you don't care about your detractors. Some are actually psychos, but I'll still say sometimes you lash out at regular viewers as well. It's obvious it's not a joke, but enough of this. Just my 2 cents. Have a great stream. I appreciate your feedback, and I appreciate your support.
I love how you just ignored the fucking point altogether, you know? Thanks for your money and fuck off. Aye. And Phil, I love how the audience back some people in Phil's audience, because Phil says he doesn't care about detractors. They believe him when they say that, even though there's clear evidence every single fucking day. He cares massively what detractors are saying and doing on a daily fucking basis. He can't help but fucking name drop them and mention them and say what the latest fucking detractor fucking buzz talk is and all that shit. You know what I mean? He just cannot help himself. But he tells his audience, I don't care. I know it. Yes, we believe you, Phil. Here's some more of our money. We believe you so much. Why would you lie to us?
And the problem is there's no health in the game unless you hit a finisher on somebody. Like, there's no health anywhere. Oh, great.
Run, fat man.
Dead. They killed me. Yep. Oh, I have lives. I forgot there's lives. All right. Give me a second here.
My phone was briefly on camera, and so now my detractors are micro-analyzing the phone screen, as if I care. So someone just posted in chat, hey, do you play a Resident Evil mobile game? Yeah, I do from time to time. Who cares?
Let's find out what.
So one of the icons confirmed the Resident Evil game, a mobile game. There you go. One of the many games that fills well in these days, since you can't really do it too much in the champions anymore these days.
What's going on?
Do you have a point?
They're just asking what games you play, Phil. What? I love how defensive Phil gets when him, as a gaming content creator with his channel called DSP Gaming, gets asked what games he is playing on his mobile phone.
Talk. Who do you work for?
So I got 3, so my wife's gonna have a couple. I'm gonna have one. I got it delivered, okay? They took 3 tacos like this. They crushed them all together into one mass and wrapped it in foil, and that's how they put it in the bag. They didn't think that, gee, maybe we should wrap the tacos individually, or gee, maybe we should, like, put it in a container. Instead, they literally just smashed them all together into...
I love how you have the fucking plastic plates and the plastic fork as well. This is just such a lazy shit, you know? Oh, Christ alive, man. What the fuck, man?
a mushy mound and wrapped it in tinfoil. That's idiotic. So I don't even care about how it tastes. Right now, I'm going to tell you, hey, Chipotle, grow a fucking brain. You don't put 3 tacos together and crush them into a mess and then send them to someone's house and be like, this is a meal. It's not. It's a mess. It's slop. That is insanely lazy. Even Taco Bell individually wraps tacos.
The person that refuses to fucking cross the street to fucking try food at the new chicken place that opened near him is calling Chipotle insanely lazy.
So they don't get crushed together and become a mess. That's fucking stupid. So immediately I can tell you whoever runs Chipotle and does it like this is an idiot and should be fired. I don't care if it's a vice president of the company. They should immediately be shit canned. All right? That's just dumb. Because as you can see, my taco is a mess. Everything is falling apart. I don't know how I'm really supposed to eat it because it's all smashed together.
I'll tell you how to fucking eat it. Eat it with a fucking spoon. Where's my spoon? There it is. There you go. Fucking take some of that, Phil. How do you fucking like it to get fucking told to eat things with a spoon?
I'm a Karen. Karen Burnell. And people are like, oh, it feels like a Karen, right? Fat man's sweaty orifice to me saying I'm a Karen. What's hilarious that people want to say that I'm a Karen in the stream chat now, even though no one will actually justify their statement. Christian to the dollar said, what is a Karen? Is this a detractor meme? No, of course not. It's the stupid meme going on right now on social media that white people are entitled and they complain about things and they call them Karens.
I never saw the whole Karen thing as some sort of like, you know, race thing, you know? It's mainly, I saw it more as like some sort of angry, complaining female sort of thing. It's more a gender thing rather than a fucking race thing. But Phil will naturally try and make it about it. Ah, they're attacking me as a white person again because I called me a Karen. Fuck off.
They only care about themselves and their own personal rights and shit. They don't care about anyone else.
Isn't there a fucking male equivalent of a Karen? Like, didn't they actually, wasn't there some sort of collective agreement for what the male version of a Karen was? I can't remember what his fucking name was. I'm tempted to say Kevin, but I don't think it's a Kevin. I don't think it's Kevin. Is it Kevin? Shit, it's actually Kevin. The Karen and Kevins of this fucking world. Oh, I do feel sorry for people who actually are called Karen and Kevin who aren't, like, you know, complainers. I mean, their names have been ruined.
I would have loved to have guacamole on this bowl, but I wasn't going to pay over $4 extra for guacamole.
You
What?
can't afford $4 for guacamole? What, are you some sort of poor or something, Phil?
One scoop that they're going to put on top. No, that's not worth it.
I thought he had money. I thought he was successful. But you can't afford $4 for guacamole.
So I opted to not get the guacamole, which sucks because I'm eating this and I'm like, man, guacamole would be going perfect with this bowl right now. But I wasn't going to go crazy and spend that much, okay? No, I'm not poor. That's the dumb narrative of broken idiots on the internet who are jealous of me. I'm not poor, stupid. Then I'll be back tonight. 7 p.m. Pacific time is the stream start. We'll actually begin playing the game around 7:30 p.m. Pacific time. It's trading card game store simulator. Pretending like you own a store where you buy and sell trading cards, but also you open packs to look for rare pulls that you can also sell and buy with your customer base. So it's cool because that's what we've been doing. We've been opening packs and doing this with Pokemon cards recently. It's a hit on my streams. Now we'll simulate that on the late stream, and I will be opening up another pack of Pokemon cards completely for free tonight. The money came through. Everything's good for now. Like, shut up, shut up, you know, head back. There's like a voice in the back of my head. Ask for more. Give me money, money. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind. And it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it.
Well, fucking hell, love it. Good stuff indeed. I forgot to show you one more tweet that was done. I made this fucking tweet, actually, you know. So yeah. I tweeted earlier on saying I'm surprised at the lack of edited content as of late on DSP's YouTube channel, despite such positivity with the Pokemon card stuff. Almost like they're editors in hospital or something, you know. Apparently, Lummox is out of hospital now because they uploaded something on their own channel the other day, and they said he didn't edit for DSP, but of course he would say that, you know. And some people, apparently, Lummox is in full denial mode about editing for DSP. You know, even though there's literal evidence, courtesy of Darziak, of Phil admitting that Lummox reached out to him to edit for him. You know. So Lummox, I guess, is trying to imply that DSP is lying. Now, Phil does lie a lot, you know, but Phil was extremely defensive about Lummox editing for him before by trying to say, oh, he's in hospital, how can he edit for me? And ever since he said that, we've not had a DSP edited video in a long time. Despite the incredibly successful things that's been happening in his fucking channel, you know? I mean, yeah, it's pretty fucking clear. It's very likely probably Lummox, you know. There is no way that Phil would have not capitalized on the Pokemon card stuff to have had Lummox do an edited fucking version of that. with how well that's done for him, with the money he's gotten for that, with the success he's fucking gotten for that, there's no logical reason why Phil would not have had edited content for that. So I for one, I'm hoping that Phil gets pressed on this matter today. Don't even mention Lummox, but just question like, Phil, why on earth, Phil, have you not got any edited content about the Pokemon stuff? We all love the Pokemon stuff, Phil. We give you $50 per pack opening. So where is the specially edited video content to highlight this positivity? It's almost like the editor was incapacitated for a certain amount of time. Anyway, let's just fucking get on with bingo, guys. So yeah, the first number in chat I see, the number that I used to generate today's bingo card. So make sure it's a fucking good one. You know, fingers crossed we can get a good one here. Probably thinks it's either Lummox or Super Banchan, and Phil banned Banchan a few nights back over a wheel. Ah, we're gonna get banned. The first number in chat I saw was Sunny saying 76, so we'll type that in the chat. Is that you trying to get around the whole 6-7 thing, Sonny, by saying 7-6 instead? Did you think I would miss that? I'm not that dumb. I am dumb, but I'm not that dumb. But thank you very much for your number. We need Phil to say and do the following on today's bingo stream. We need Phil to make a weird noise, him discussing politics in some manner, him being all victim mode, him saying experiment, and dude. The second row is Phil making that annoying T sound.
K.
And being all defense mode, him hyper fixating in his shirt, him saying help and positive. The third row is Phil saying FYI, hate to say him flexing his noodle arms, him saying feedback and stupid. The fourth row is Phil slapping his leg, him saying addition, him saying congratulations, him displaying some YouTuber jealousy, and him discussing drama in some manner. The fans' final row is Phil saying you know what I mean, him flailing his arms, him smacking his lips, him being all siege mode where he folding crosses his arms, and finally him saying time. That's the bingo card we have for today's stream. Now of course there's a variety of ways we can get free spaces to help us on our way to a full house bingo card. For example, for every 10 sips, snorts or burps that Phil commits, we get a free space. For every 3 minutes and 20 seconds if Phil begs, we also get a free space. If Jade shows up to Phil's stream and Phil says hi to Jade and doesn't ignore him this time, not only do we get a free space for that, but a celebrity free space we get to enjoy this animation.
Squeak, squeak, a free space.
If Satan shows up to Phil's streams and Phil says hi to his bestest buddy Satan, not only do we get a free space for that, but a celebrate that free space we get to enjoy this animation.
What's up, Satan? Good to see ya.
So those are some of the ways we can get free spaces with Phil saying and doing things, but you guys are also in charge of ways we can get free spaces as well. For instance, for every 5 new or renewed members we have to Ringo streams, we get a free space. For every 5 super chats of any level, we get a free space as well. For every £5 in tips, we get a free space too. We've had £1 so far, £1 so far, so £4 more in tips, so we get a free space. And of course, there is also nuclear button option as well, but let's not worry about that. In my opinion, the best way to get free spaces on bingo is just simply to like the damn stream. We have 24 likes right now, apparently. If we get 25 likes, we get 1 free space. 50 likes on bingo gets us 2 more free spaces. 75 likes gets an additional 3 free spaces, and 100 likes on the bingo card, the bingo stream, sorry, would get us 4 more free spaces on top of all of that. And every time we get a free space, thanks to you guys liking the stream, like you've just done now, it means that not only do we get a free space for that, but a celebrate free space we get to enjoy an animation. And I reckon we should let them fucking trumpets play. One more time, make that bitch bald. Take that, you egg-headed cunt. There we go, good stuff indeed, guys. Thank you very much for liking the stream. We got our first free space of the game. Courtesy you guys liking, 25 likes, so it's very kind of you indeed. We have spoilers in the future, plenty of workout talk to come. If you listen carefully, you hear bro side Phil streaming shit. Oh god. I love how Phil claims that his audience don't care about the workout stuff, and yet he's going to waste their time talking about it, you know? So if it's only detractors that care about the workout side of things, as Phil says, then he's literally creating content for detractors. Using Phil's own logic against him here, he claims that only detractors and trolls care about the workout stuff, and not as true audience and fans because they just want the gameplay. So he's literally dedicating this morning show, whatever, to create content for attractors and trolls, going by his own narrative. But he doesn't create content for them guys, he says so. Whatever, fucking whatever. Anyway, you guys are in charge of some ways we can get free spaces. The rest of it's controlled by Phil and his bizarre body functions, as well as him begging like the little bitch that he is. So there we go. There are some more things to cover, of course, but I'm going to let the AI marble film and I'll pink spin it offers right now. So take it away, you weird looking prick.
Hello, AI Phil here in the digital flesh for Bingo Baddies Marbles game. By entering the exclamation point marbles in chat, or scroll down the description in the video to get the link to enter. At the end of each month, a first, second, and third prize winner will win a cash prize. Now, if we get a full house on the bingo card, the marbles will run to determine a winner for that day, and will win a prize on the wheel, which could be used for future games. It's just that easy.
There you go. Make sure you have your own comment locked in security if you haven't yet done so yet. You can win one of these glorious prizes, a Scottish soundboard pass, an intro shout out, a full house ticket, or a marble ticket. Marble tickets are quite new. If you win a marble ticket, basically you can declare our marble race to happen whenever you want, and we'll pause that game straight away and we'll do a marble race. So there we are.
Boom. Member bomb. My biggest fans are idiots.
Thank you very much to Hothead Studios for gifting 5 memberships to the channel. Very kindy indeed. And those memberships went to C Phoenix, Warren, Kid Flim, Backleaks, and Only Ice Kit Kat. So you 5 individuals, make sure you thank Hothead Studios if you get a chance to. And of course, thank you, Hothead Studios, for getting us a free space for that. And supporting the stream as well. It is very kindy indeed. It is much appreciated. So we got that free space courtesy of your generosity. This Prophet has told me to check Discord. Prophet didn't want to be showed up by DSP and his baldness, so they wanted to flex and show off their own baldness. So there you go. This is peak baldness right here, you know. So we can zoom in actually. We can zoom in right here. Hold on. We can go even harder in the zoom. There we go. So this right here. This is peak baldness right here from the bad man, from the prophet, from the perverted one. Hide your feet, the bald man's coming. Jesus, but here we go. Oh hell. So big ups prophet for being proud of a big bald head. There we go. More hair in his eyebrows than he has in his fucking head. There you go. I mean, you have some hair at the side, you know. You haven't gone full bald, you know. You have some hairs clinging to fucking life at the very edges there, you know what I mean? At the side of your head, at least if it's a cold day, the side of your head doesn't get too cold, you know? You have some wisps of hair there left. But there we go. Big up to Prophet for sharing their baldness and all its glory. Ah, goodness me. Anyway. Those are eyebrows for his ears. Jesus. The wee bits of hair he's got in that. Those are eyebrows to protect the ears, I see. Those are ear warmers for sure. You have more hair on your back than you do on your head. I can believe that. I can believe that for sure, you know. Oh hell. Ear brows, for fuck's sake. There you go. Anyway, we must crack on with bingo, okay guys? Thank you very much. We got free space thanks to you guys liking the stream. We also got free space as well. Like Hotheads, thank you to the memberships, very kindy indeed. So there's only one thing left to do before we start playing bingo today, and that is for us to press a random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
Get fucking screwed!
On that angry monkey note, it's time for us to start playing bingo. Good luck everybody, because here we fucking go.
Here today on the first stream, it's going to be a good one. We've got a premiere of 007 First Light, a game that a lot of people are wondering if it's good or not, including me. You know, there's a lot of information out there about it, but a lot of people are also saying, man, most of the people who have talked about this game basically got their butts kissed. You know, they got advanced copies, they went to promotional events, so it's hard to judge if those people are being honest or not. And a lot of people are waiting for, you know, day one real gamers to play it. Well, I'm here, and I'm ready to check it out along with all of you. It should be an interesting one.
Fuck you. A lot of people are waiting for the real gamers to play, and here I am. I am a real gamer. I'll keep playing this game as long as you guys give me $150 per stream. Otherwise, this is a one and done sort of situation. But I'm a real gamer, and you guys can't wait for me to have my hot takes on this game. I will give you my hot takes as long as you keep paying me money to play the game. If not, then fuck this piece of shit game.
But also on today's morning show, got a couple of interesting topics to discuss, including an update on my workouts. I've actually had a chance to use my new weight workout machine for 2 straight days, doing 8 different exercises. And, you know, I know some people are interested in that, so we'll get you all caught up on that. Plus, Pokemon Card Mania continues. 3 straight days where people have absolutely loved me opening Pokemon card packs on stream. And I finally, thanks to the help of a viewer, have some information about Pokemon cards in general, but also the rare cards I'm actually looking for in these packs, the ones that actually are valuable. So we'll actually, you know, look at that together today and see, you know, what am I looking for when I'm actually opening these packs and go from there. So, should we...
I am... Can we do something other than this? This does not sound like a fucking entertaining stream for us to endure. I feel like I'd rather just fucking play marbles for fucking 3 hours or something, man. Jesus Christ, I just watch like random, like anything. Like this doesn't sound like it's gonna be worth enduring. I just feel like calling an audible and say, fuck this shit, let's do something else.
It'll be a nice, relaxing, chill morning show for an hour, and then right into 007 for about 3 hours, all right? So good stuff on the stream. I hope that you guys are excited like I am. Should be a good time.
Nope.
So, actually, I'll be back shortly. I'm actually just going to go finish up, and then we're going to begin. We'll jump in and hang out and go from there. All right, I'll be back in a few, everyone. See you then.
Pile of shite. So yeah, that was a fucking little intro. It's microphone only, a fucking intro, whatever. Oh, God almighty. Jesus, man. The camera's at 11:22. Okay, so where's 11:22? Over here. Yeah, here we go. Right, so we got 2 things ticked off so far. We've got 2 free spaces. So strong start. You know, there we go. We got 4. Technically, we only have 21 squares to get ticked off. You know, there we go. Good stuff indeed.
Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? It's the DSP Morning Show here on DSP Gaming. It's a lovely Tuesday, and we've got a double new game day here on the channel, which I'm very excited for. It's May 26, 2026. What's up? How y'all doing? Hope you're doing well. Everyone who was here early, bright and early, thanks for being here.
I love how Philfix is like a lot earlier than usual because fucking cameras are at 11:23 a.m. You know? Like, I mean, has Phil ever seen a fucking clock before displaying like 8 a.m. or something, or 7 a.m. or 6 a.m., you know? I was awake today at 6 a.m. Not intentionally, you know, I just fucking couldn't get back to sleep, so I started work early, you know? But yeah, I was like, okay, well, but, you know, I knew it was going to be a busy day, so fuck it, you know, I'll just get started work early, you know? But Phil, though, like, he's like, is he out of bed by 10 a.m.? I'm pressing X to get out that.
So far, we've already had quite the week, have we not? And so I'm excited for more today. New games, instead of the same stuff that's been in the rotation. Actually trying out not 1, but 2 new things is going to be awesome. One of which is a big question mark again, because we got another game that people aren't really sure if it's going to be good or not in 007 First Light. And you might say, well, why is that? Why don't we know if the game's going to be good or not? Well, it's very simple. Because in today's climate, you don't know who to trust. Most people who have played 007
says a serial fucking liar. The chronic fucking liar who is always fucking lying to his audience for his own personal financial fucking benefit. He fucking lied to King Casino to just try and make as much money from this fucking possible, you know? He lied to his audience for fucking years and years with fucking wheeling away WWE champions because he didn't fucking want people to fucking know he was fucking spending thousands of fucking dollars and that while begging them to save his fucking house. But he's gonna have a go at other fucking content creators lying about how good a game is to get other fucking people to play the fucking game. Shut the fuck up, you fucking lying sack of shit. Like, you've got a fucking charge for blowing that fucking oddest-shaped fucking body of yours. I'm pissed off already, man. Fuck off.
First Light seem to be saying it's good. But the problem is that most people who have played it were gifted the game early, were given advanced priority access to make content so they could make money on it, and a lot of them were flown out to special press events and special, you know, celebrations. So of course they're going to say the game is good. And if that's the modern climate for content creation, the question is, who do you trust? Who actually is going to tell you the truth about a game?
Not fucking you, because your fucking metrics in deciding whether a good game is worth playing or not is literally how much fucking money your audience throws at you that fucking day. It's like, you are one of the most unreliable sources of what is good or not in the modern climate, Phil. Because what fuels you and motivates you to play the fucking games is not the quality of the fucking games itself, but rather how much fucking money is given to you while playing those fucking games. So no, it's certainly not you, son. You would try and fucking portray yourself as some sort of fucking champion, a fucking video game content creator or whatever. Fuck off, nah. You have your motivations and it's fucking fueled by money and nothing else.
How about someone who actually buys the game? How about someone who waits till release day to play it, doesn't spoil themselves on the entirety of the game 2 weeks early? Yeah, there's been people putting up these PR videos, shorts, TikToks, and all kinds of bullshit about 007 First Light for about a month now. So it's pretty obvious that the media blitz is real. I have tried my absolute best to stay away from all of that, to try to isolate myself from it, so that when I play the game today for the first time, I am really experiencing all of it for the first time. As you know, that's how I like to conduct my gameplay. I don't want to go into it with either all these preconceived notions of what it should be, or already knowing what it is. Like, what's the point of playing the game if you've already spoiled yourself completely on it? So, to be honest with you, I actually don't know what this game's going to be today. I'm ready, I'm excited, and hopefully you guys will be along.
Oh, for God's sake. Phil got a $4.99 super chat, and it's a troll super chat, by the way. You know, I mean, waste of fucking money to give it to him, you know. It says, I've been struggling with health issues this year. Finding your channel has made that improve. Insomnia is a thing of the past me. Thank you, Jeremy. Yeah, the rib here, of course, is that Phil was like, you know, basically pretending to be recording here with the Pokemon grifts, you know. Still a waste of fucking $5 though.
Along for the ride with me as we play it. So, I certainly hope that you will stick around after today's morning show to hang out with me and see if 007 is any good, okay? But also, on tonight's late stream, we're doing something else completely different. We're going to be trying out Subnautica 2. This is a game that came out last week, I believe, and it's the sequel to Subnautica that...
Yeah, I've actually seen Moki play it. So Moki is, I don't know if it's still live, Moki, but Moki is just playing it on stream. Subnautica 2 right now. But it's kind of fun because also Chris Danks in the chat yesterday was saying it would be a great game for Moki to play. Subnautica 2, and yeah, lo and behold, Moki today was playing Subnautica 2. So there we go. And Moki seemed to be enjoying it so far, you know what I mean? I saw him play for like 5 minutes or so. And yeah, there you go. So if you want to actually see somebody passionate about Subnautica 2 and passionate about fucking games play it, don't waste your time watching Phil play Subnautica 2. Watch Moki play it instead. Because they actually fucking have a passion for gaming.
Chill and build, explore, survive style game from many years ago. Keep in mind that this game was stuck in hell for a couple of years there, as the developers and the publisher were in this big battle. If you're not aware, there was supposed to be a bonus structure in place for the developers, that if it sold a certain amount in a certain time frame, that they would make a big bonus in pay. And then basically the publishers tried to screw them out of it, like literally tried to sabotage it, so that even if the game was a hit, the devs wouldn't get their bonus. So the devs got together, got a lawyer, and sued the publisher and won. Burger. So kind of a victory for workers' rights. And I'm excited for that tonight because it's on Game Pass, and people are telling me that my fears about the game may be unfounded. What do I mean by that? Well, people said, will you play this game? And I said, well, I played the first one. And when I played the first one, quite honestly, I liked it for about 15 hours, and then I got really bored because the game became this grind where all you were doing was diving and mining minerals and then surviving around that. And that was it for like multiple streams. And every time that it looked like I was going to make a new milestone and a new thing, it was like, ooh, now you have the prawn suit. Go back underwater and mine more minerals. Oh.
Okay, I've not seen a whole lot of the game, but from what I saw of Moki play it, it does seem to kind of follow that kind of formula where you basically have a limited amount of oxygen and you've got to fucking try and work out a good route to dive and mine and get, yeah, and all that stuff. There you go. So yeah, Phil might not enjoy some of the gameplay because of that. So there we go. But Moki, Sonny's got a link to Moki's stream, which is a live archive of it, you know, so there we go. And David Dragon saying that Phil's wrong again. Subnautica's final goal was to escape the planet, but he wasn't making money. Yeah, exactly. Of course, Phil being wrong about a game, who would have fucking known? Who would have ever fucking guessed that shit, you know?
Oh, but I just did that for a long time to get the prawn suit. Well, that's what you were doing it for. Now go mine more minerals. Oh. So, let's see how it goes tonight. Let's see if maybe Subnautica 2 is interesting, and we can actually have a nice, relaxing time in the game, and if it ends up being one of those chill with Phil kind of hangout sessions or not, we'll see, okay? So I'm excited because doing new games all day always is something interesting. You know, not to say that I don't like doing ongoing fun playthroughs of games that people are enjoying. And right now, between Pokemon Fire Red and the Lego Batman playthrough, right? Those are both doing pretty well at this point. And Burger. Wait, is that still downloading? Hold on a second. Hold on, I'm trying to see if something's still downloading on Steam right now. I can't because Windows had an update and they've completely screwed up the taskbar on Windows now. Boo! No, 2 of 2 items complete. Yeah, Windows screwed themselves up. They didn't update and now the taskbar doesn't pop up properly anymore. Idiots. So, we've been having a great time between Pokemon and Lego Batman. Keep in mind, we tried out a new game in the Baby in Yellow and it was actually really good and I'm excited to finish it up tomorrow night. And we also tried the trading card game last night. People seem to enjoy it, although because I had technical issues, we didn't get to play it as long as I wanted to. We only played it for a little over an hour instead of 2 hours because I couldn't get my damn camera to work. And that's a whole story. I talked about it on last night's Daily Wrap. I don't really want to get into it again.
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No!
I really, really wish that I knew.
So yeah, Phil wasn't ever late to the night stream because his camera wouldn't work properly for a while, you know? But rather than stay longer to make up for lost time, nah, he still clocked it at his usual time. And part of that reason, of course, was, I think, because of I think Phil hit his goal on the night stream regardless. So even though there wasn't much gameplay, a lot less stream time than usual, the goal was hit, so he clocked out bang on like 9:30, I believe, you know. Actually, we can confirm that. You know, why am I guessing? We can actually confirm that ourselves, you know. Let's see. So Phil's late stream here. Wait, did I just see a thumbnail of... I think he's opening Pokemon cards right now, God almighty. But yeah, Phil was extraordinarily late, you know, like, the Raw Phil was live for so long, and then all of a sudden Phil showed up, like, eventually, you know, right here, you know, the bad man showed up at 10 to 8 his time. You know? Super duper fucking late. But Phil managed to get money though, you know what I mean? 200 buckaroos, he stopped gameplay to open Pokemon cards. When did the gameplay start? Actually, when did the gameplay start? The gameplay started right about here. So as soon as the camera turned on for him, you know, the gameplay began, like, and he played for like an hour, and like, just over an hour, effectively. An hour and 20 minutes of a night stream, and I was like, okay, it's time. We need to commit half an hour now to opening Pokemon cards. And then I think somebody gave him like another 50 or whatever, so he opened like 2 of them or some pish, for fuck's sake. Awful. Oh, Jesus, man. Anyway, let's crack on.
What the cause of that technical issue was, but I don't know. Right now I'm using my other webcam to film this daily wrap. As you can see, it looks exactly the same as the one I was using, so it's not any loss or anything, but it is frustrating that all of a sudden out of nowhere, one webcam just doesn't work with OBS. No explanation. So really weird. But yeah, I'm excited.
If only had some sort of tech guy, you know, to help you out with these sort of things, you know? If only had somebody, you know, available to you to offer assistance on how to resolve these sort of things.
Now we're going to have all these games in the rotation. We're going to have 007, we're going to have Subnautica 2, Pokemon Fire Red, the Baby in Yellow finishing, Lego Batman, and the trading card game. So that's a lot of good stuff in the rotation for now. And next month we got some more coming out. So good stuff there. All right, excellent stuff.
Who fucking cares?
Let's take a morning to everyone. Let's do a couple quick shout outs. And then I'd like to jump into my couple topics for today. An update on my workouts, and Pokemon Card Mania continues. We have some interesting information to look
That's concerning.
at today. I'm going to show you what the rarity of the cards actually are, because now I've learned it. And we're going to take a look at the rare cards in this Pokemon set that I've been unboxing to see what we're looking for, okay? So good morning, everyone. Who do we got? We got Sky Jogger, Nerexidev, King Ebenezer, Zakwa, Dark Lady God, F Perfect, Draven is here, Fred West is here, Boat Goes Binted, Mid Meat, interesting name, Fred West, Joer, Grandmaster Scrub, Skeletor is here, the Mr. Johnny, John Nepper, Quasar, Lyra Vale, and Princess Luna. Over on the kick side, who do we got? We've got Part of Greed, Mario Handcart. Review Sneed USA. Eddie Chill is here. Spoons is here. Echo Proxy. Who else we got? Mo Dunce the Dullard. That's an interesting name. Penguin Soldier, Toasty Chestnuts. And many more. I see more people there. How y'all doing? Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Chris Super Bonchan. Okay. Super Bonchan, no one gives a shit. He goes, have you seen...
Wait, what?
Assholes in the Pokemon TCG community are making fun of us for opening card packs. Do you know what this is the equivalent of? When I was playing Street Fighter. Back in the day, playing Street Fighter 4. But I wasn't playing at a high level, nor did I have desire to become a pro player in Street Fighter 4. All I wanted to do was put out Street Fighter 4 content that entertained an audience and got attention. I did so. I was getting popular because of it. People loved my content, and the fighting game community hated my guts. They were incredibly jealous because they were like, wait, I don't get it. He's not a pro player. He's not going to every tournament. He's not grinding to get good, yet he still gets a bunch of positive attention on himself. I don't get it. We're pissed at him. We're jealous. So why do you think that there's a community out there that's angry that within 3 days of me having a box of Pokemon cards, I've literally unpacked 17 of them, out of which I think like 15 of them were paid for? Why do you think that they're upset? Because I'm successful at something, and they're grinding away, and I'm successful at it instantly. It's pretty simple, you know? So, not a big deal. I don't care who's angry at me. I will do what I want.
I mean, personally, I would get a bit pissed off if some tourist pretended to care about something that you were passionate about and made bank off it, you know? Like, pretending to fucking have an interest in this sort of thing, purely for financial motivation, you know? I would get a bit annoyed at the tourists fucking making bank on that as well, you know? Like, Phil complains all the fucking time about, like, fucking random celebrities playing, like, fucking games sometimes, you know what I mean? They don't actually... It's like, what is it he complains about sometimes, you know what I mean? Who's the fucking one, like, he has had a go at multiple fucking influencers who suddenly pretend to be gamers, or the way Phil phrases it that way. Look at this fucking failed influencer pretending they care about fucking playing games because playing video games is the hot thing right now. He bitches and whines and moans about them fucking doing that sort of fucking thing and doing it successfully and getting lots of attention and traction or shit. And he hates that. He's like, but he's doing the exact same thing now. You know what I mean? He complains about fucking that sort of thing happening. iJustine's a good example, yeah. He hated iJustine being involved in anything game related, you know what I mean? It's like, whether it's because of Phil's a sexist piece, a misogynistic piece of shit, who fucking knows, you know what I mean? But she's like, I was like, why is she presenting E3? How fucking dare she present E3 and all that shit, you know? It's just like, what the fuck? Yeah, hell, no wonder these fucking people are passionate about these fucking things that you're doing. Like, you're just a tourist along for the fucking money ride, you know? You don't actually care about the things you're, you don't know about the things you're fucking opening in your packs. You're fucking pretending to, though, you know? Whereas really, the sole aim when you're doing this shit is just literally just try and fucking make bank for your dumbass deadheads. And look, we're also used to Phil, you know, grifting and doing these schemes to get money from his fucking dumbass deadheads. The Pokemon card community guys who are not active attracted, they won't be used to that, you know? So of course they're fucking making a big fucking song and dance with it, you know? Of course they are. If Phil gets too unbearable, by the way, I think I want to just take a detox from him and we might just watch that opossum video. I've not seen them yet, I want to see them, so if Phil gets too unbearable, we might just take a little breather and watch some of Opossum's video on it.
How I want, when I want, and people will either like it or shut the fuck up because no one cares about their opinion. Very simple. Okay. So continuing on. What should we talk about first today?
Who fucking cares?
Do you want to do the Pokemon stuff first? Because we got a lot to talk about in regards to that. And I also want to ask you about the future of that. Or do you want to talk about my workouts? What do you guys want to talk about first? Oh, let's do shoutouts. I forgot. So first off, Skeletor 6666 did a $5 super chat right as I was about to start up the stream today. And he said, let me find it. Looking forward to this. Me too. I'm looking forward to not only chilling with you guys and building up attendance for about the next hour, but I'm also looking forward to 007. And hopefully it ends up being, you know, an entertaining game. We'll find out. So good stuff there. And then Andrew with a $5 super chat. Thanks so much, Andrew. There's no chance I'm reading your toxic negative message, but I will say thank you for your money. I appreciate that. Okay. Okay. So, shall we talk about, let's just talk about quickly the weight machine and the workouts and stuff like that and get it out of the way. Because some people asked about it yesterday and everything, and this is something I talked about when I came back from my break. So for those who don't know, because if you're not in the know, it's because you probably aren't paying attention to the stuff that happens in between all the other stuff. You know, in the last year, I started working out. I got free weights, and I got, well, not really, it's just 2 dumbbells, okay? A dumbbell set where each dumbbell was 52.5 pounds, okay? And I got a weight bench, and I was doing free weight exercises on and off since August of last year. I started slow, I built up, I was doing all these different exercises, but what ended up happening was after doing it for like 4 or 5 months, basically you get to a point where it's just not easy to do anymore if you're doing free weights. And what I mean by that is if I was going to keep going and keep pushing myself, I needed more room, okay? I needed a better bench because my bench was creaky, a piece of garbage, honestly. And I needed, how can I say, when I was using the free weights, it was basically making a lot of noise. Like, my house is from the 1990s and some of the floors creak. So here I am doing exercises and the floor's going, you know, at all hours of the day. It was very annoying, okay? So I had a creaky bench, creaky floor, not enough room to do the exercises I was doing. So basically what I did is I condensed the exercises. Instead of doing a ton, I started doing way less. But the ones that I did were the ones that I felt had the most impact, you know? So it still was working on my arms, my chest, my abs, stuff like that. So I got, you know, lax when it came to the other things like my legs and my shoulders and back and stuff like that. But what ended up happening was I got to a point where I'm like, I want to work everything out. I do. And, you know, my wife also wants a better means to work out than just these free weights. So we started looking into weight machines and exercise machines. And at first we were almost dead set on getting like a Bowflex or something like that. The problem is, again, space. Not weight, but space. We have limited space where we can put this thing. Do I have a big garage? I do. But our garage is not climate sealed or controlled. And sadly, okay, in the afternoons, the sun hits the front of our house, including our garage door. And in the summertime, that garage is over 100 degrees every single day. Nothing can be done about it. There's no way to properly aerate it, all right? In the winter, it's freezing cold. Obviously, you can work out in the cold easier than you can in the heat, but there was just no way to make that garage anything but just a garage, which sucks because we'd like to do more than that, but we can't. So we're faced with basically making kind of a workout room in the house, okay? We had a couple options of different rooms and things to do. Eventually, we decided to taking this, we call it the Nook. What it is this giant side area. Not giant, I shouldn't have said that. This moderately sized side area. It's kind of narrow, but it's long, and it goes off of our master bedroom. When I moved in here, it was being used as a home office. But it's so narrow. Like, for example, if I were to film in there, it's too narrow to even have a camera and properly set up so that I would be able to do it. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't be able to use that as my studio to film from or anything like that. So for a long time, we just used it for storage, and we did nothing else with it. Then last year, we cleaned it out, and that's when I put the weight bench in there and the weights, and I was using it as my workout area. But it's just
5 in a row. That's concerning.
Again, it's not enough space to properly do all of the exercises with free weights. So The only real solution would be to get a weight machine that lets you do a variety of exercises in a compact spacing. Does that make sense? So we looked into it, and like I said, we were thinking about getting a Bowflex. But the Bowflex, the problem is it's these rods, and they bend outward like this really far. And I was measuring and everything. I was like, it ain't gonna fit in here. You know, even if we wanted to do it, it'd be light, but we can't fit that thing in here. So my options were limited based on space, and we ended up getting this really nice weight machine. It's not super duper top of the line. I was gonna get a top of the line one, wouldn't fit. The top of the line ones are way too tall, and the thing about this Nook is that it's at an angle. The ceiling of it goes down at an angle like this, so it wouldn't have fit. So I had to get one that was like a step down from the top of the line, but it's still a pretty good weight machine. 150 pound stack weights, but you can do upwards of 200 pounds of resistance because of the weight of the machine itself when you're doing the exercises. It does pretty much everything. Like every muscle group can be worked out on this thing. You know, both your quads and your calves, your biceps, your triceps, your upper back, shoulders, mid to lower back. 2 different chest exercises, which is awesome. Abs, because you can do weighted crunches. Geez, what else? I'm doing so many right now. I'm sure I forgot some. Okay, so what I've done is I've chosen 8 different exercises, 4 of which I'm going to do one night, and 4 of which I'm going to do the other night. And I'm going to alternate. It's all different muscle groups. Okay, so for example, the first night, which was not last night but the night before, I did. They call it the seated chest press. So instead of being a bench press where you're on your back and pushing up, you're seated upwards and you just push out like this. So it's like the seated, you're doing a bench press, but you're doing it sitting up, okay? The wide lat pull down, which essentially is just there's a bar up here that's weighted and you just pull it down like this, okay? And that works out all your shoulders and your back. The abdominal crunches, which has this attachment that you put on your shoulders, you hold it with weight, and then you just do crunches in the seat, and it really works out your abs really well, like way better than just normal sit-ups. And the standing downward row, so into this one you actually have to be standing up, and from the front of the machine you grab the bar, the weighted bar, and you just pull it down like this, and it's just tremendous workout for your triceps. It really is a really good workout for the triceps. So I did those on night 1. And I did 4 sets of each with various different weights. Like, the thing is, I haven't done a really good workout like this since I was in my 20s, all right? So I don't know where to start. So I'm just trying random weights. Like, first I tried this one with you know, too little weight. Oh my God, this is way too easy. I got to increase the weight until I find the one that feels like it's a challenge, okay? Some of them I thought I was going to do way more, and I couldn't. I was like, oh God, I can't do it. I got to go way lower to start. So basically, you know, it's challenging at first because you got to figure out how many reps, what's the weight, etc. Okay? So that was night 1. Last night, I did a whole other set of exercises. So I did the pectoral fly, which is they also call it the butterfly. So you take 2 weighted bars and you just crunch them together like this with your arms. And what you do is that works out all your chest here. Okay? So I did that. I did the seated bicep curl, because this allows you to do curls 2 different ways. You can either do them seated or you can do them standing in front. Either way works. And I did the seated, and it's actually very, very tough on this machine. If you do it right, you're working out everything. So you're working out your core and your arms and everything all together. And so when I did these curls, because I used to just do individual weights, individual free weights like this on the bench. Now I'm doing the curls all together like this. All my body got to work up doing it. I was dripping with sweat. I was like, this is good. It means that basically it was too easy doing it the other way with the free weights. Now I'm actually giving my whole body this good workout. My arms were ripped and pumped when I did it. I was like, this is excellent. They call it leg extensions, which is basically just leg lifts, weighted leg lifts, and that's what works out your quads. You just put your legs into the thing and you just lift it up with the weight on it. And the single arm cable row. This is interesting. Never did anything like this before. So it's using the same attachment that you would do to do the crunches, but you change it out to be a handle, and you stand in front of the machine, and you take your arm and you just pull back like this. And you do many reps, and this works out, again, another back muscle that normally you would like never work out. And you do it on each arm, so you're working out both shoulder blades or whatever. So I did that.
Jesus fucking Christ, I'm bored to fucking tears right now, man. Like, Jesus, man, fuck's sake, man. This is, I tried to fucking, I didn't want to interrupt him, because I was hoping we'd get through it without taking up too much fucking time. But by God, Phil, you need somebody in your fucking life to talk to you about this sort of thing. Because this is not something an audience for a gaming content stream really are looking to hear. You know what I mean? Now, years ago, when I was going to the gym, and I was making an active effort years ago to try and get better and healthier and all shit, I did actually make some videos. I made some member-only videos documenting my progress at a time about my what I was trying to do, my workouts, whatever. And I told people as well. But I was like, that was special videos. First of all, I was like, that was videos for members only, so not everyone would have to like see it. And second of all, people knew what to expect going into that video. The video was talking about my fucking fitness journey, They're not fucking thinking, oh, I'm going to click a fucking video for bingo, and they hear me to it fucking, this is what I did in the leg press today, guys. You know what I mean? But it's just like, Phil, read the fucking room. Just stay in your fucking lane, pal. Look, if he is actually trying to make an active fucking effort to, say, improve his health, that is commendable. But who fucking cares about this hyper detailed fucking narrative he's spinning here? And also you got to bear in mind, is he even being honest and sincere, or is he fucking like reading off a manual? You know what I mean? Anything Phil says, you got to take with a pinch of fucking salt here, you know? And going by Phil's own narrative, as I was trying to remind us all, only weirdos care about him working out, you know? But yeah, like, what the fuck, man? Phil, just get a friend, talk to your friend about this sort of thing. But don't waste your audience's fucking time, who are there for a gaming content stream. If you're going to talk about working out, don't talk this long about it. Keep it brief. Say what you fucking did, briefly, you know what I mean? And move the fuck on. Don't hyper-fixate on the issue.
That last night, again, four sets, all different weights for each exercise. And what I'm doing is I'm documenting how many plates, how many reps, how many sets, right here, so that every time that I do it, I either hit that goal or I try to improve it slightly if it feels like it's getting too easy. So, let me just tell you, after 2 days of doing this, it feels great. Let me put it this way. It feels great. Okay? It absolutely feels great. I am feeling pumped. My body is starting to feel good. However, okay, I'm sore as hell. Like right now, my shoulders and all the back of my arm, my muscles there are really sore because those are muscle groups I wasn't really working out when I was just doing my free weight exercises, which was basically just bicep, tricep, chest, and I was doing sit-ups for my abs. That was it. So now, ouch. You know, after 2 days of doing it, I'm like, dang, I'm really feeling it today. But that's what happens, and that's good. If I did it and I didn't feel sore, I'd be like, what gives? I'm not doing it hard enough. If you feel sore, you know you're doing it right. Okay? So basically, I'm having a great time with this thing. The other thing is, I've cut down my workouts. My workouts used to be about an hour long. Now I'm doing 4 different exercises within 30 minutes, which is excellent. It's just a matter of learning how to quickly swap attachments and move around in order so that I can do exercises in a row and not really take a break. I don't like taking breaks. I just want to keep...
See, I never fucking felt the benefit of a half-hour workout, you know? I mean, I always felt like you couldn't get enough done in 30 minutes. I mean, it might depend exactly what you're doing in that time, you know? Also, in terms of like, some people swear by the kind of high intensity sort of workouts, especially if you're on a cycle machine, for example, you know? Like that sort of thing, you know? I mean, apparently, if you don't ease into that sort of thing, apparently, you know what I mean? But yeah, for me though, half an hour to me isn't a great amount of time to get a good workout, especially if you're using multiple machines. Like, Phil's doing 4 separate workouts and he's doing it in 30 minutes altogether. You know? But it's like, so he's basically committing, like, less than 10 minutes per workout. You know? I don't know. To me, that's not a... You know, I mean, mind you, I'm not an expert at this, you know what I mean? I'm not saying you can't get a lot done. You can get some good stuff done in a 30-minute workout, whatever. But the thing is, well, Phil works from home. He doesn't have to worry about traveling to the fucking gym, you know? So I'm surprised that he's only doing like 30 minutes, especially for a home workout. Why not just like take your time and really get used to the feel of it and the burn of it and just like make sure you can maintain that sort of weight? I don't know. What he's saying is Phil doing 6-minute abs, and it's like, I was gonna say I wasn't gonna click on it, but then again, the alternative is watching Phil, so I'll click on it. Well, wait, is Phil doing 6-minute abs? This video is 2:20 long.
I'm gonna start my own company.
Really?
You want in?
Nah.
This is 7-minute abs, this thing.
I don't really have any, money or...
You heard of this thing, the 8-minute abs?
Yeah, sure, 8-minute abs. Yeah, the exercise video. Uh-huh.
Yeah, well, this is gonna blow that right out of the water. Listen to this. 7-minute abs.
Oh my god. And then Phil could do a 6-minute abs. Holy shit, interesting number, isn't it? Oh my god. If I watch any more of this, YouTube might freak out. I'm watching like I'm too much of a movie clip. You know, so yeah. So Phil doing 6-minute abs. Oh god almighty. I don't know. Personally, for me, time, I mean, half an hour, especially if you're doing multiple different exercises at once, half an hour. If you're only focusing on one, if you're doing one exercise in particular for 30 minutes, yes, that's a good amount of time to spend on that workout. But if you're fucking cycling through 4 or 5 different fucking things in a half-hour span, to me that's not great. That's just mine. I'm not an expert though. You know what I mean? Like I'm a big fat bastard, you know. But to me, that's not worthwhile.
Keep going from exercise to exercise to exercise to exercise without taking any kind of a break, and then you keep that metabolism going, you keep that, the blood flow going, you want it to keep going. You don't want to slow down and then speed up and slow down again. So, First 2 days, 2 thumbs up. The machine is excellent. It's perfect spacing for what I have in that nook. It's allowing me to do all these awesome exercises, and it's working well. The only thing is I'm sore, but that's okay. I'm going to get better. Now, I'm actually debating tonight. Should I work out again, or should I give it a day of rest? Because I just did all these exercises for the first time, essentially. My body's burning. It's like, hey, maybe I should do a night of rest, so I don't overdo it. You don't want to get overzealous early on and then end up hurting yourself. So I'm debating. Maybe I will take the night off
I
tonight.
thought it wasn't possible for you to hurt yourself though using this equipment. I thought the sole reason you got this fucking big expensive bit of gym equipment was so you wouldn't hurt yourself working out. That's what you told your audience anyway.
And then I'll resume it tomorrow night. We'll have to see. But so far, so good. Yeah, it was worth it. This thing, it was very expensive. But
nice flashbang there.
I'll resume it tomorrow night. We'll have to see. But so far, so good.
There it is. The paparazzi are coming for him again. The paparazzi have taken an expose photo of Phil's mobile phone. Actually, I just fucking Phil watching a stop in a video. Who said he doesn't watch the type of content? There he is, caught in the act.
Yeah, it was worth it. This thing, it was very expensive, but at the same time, I think I'm going to get tons of use out of it, and it's going to, eventually pay off. At my age, I should be working out, I should be healthy, eating healthy, and doing the right things, and this is an amazing step toward that. You know what I'm saying? Like, my transformation of being this fat, overweight, out of shape.
Transformation! Transformation! Really? What transformation? You mean your fucking face getting all sunken in because you're on Ozempic? That sort of transformation?
Weakling into someone who's actually utilizing what I was given, rather than abusing and squandering it, is something that's been a slow process. You've seen over the years me transform, changing my diet or whatever, and then you start to see me lose the weight. And then the last year...
So, remember when Phil attempted to do a push-up when he was talking to Triple P on a stream? And Phil had his very awkward fucking bizarre squat push-up. I'll see if I can find it actually, hold on. Somebody shared it recently as well on the old Twitter, So let's see if I can find Phil doing the push-up. Also, Nerd Brew, but fucking, this is, yeah. Cat, the tube machine is faulty. Somebody from the manufacturer must have picked this out. Bunch of dunces. Jesus. But yeah, hold on. Let's see if I can find this Phil push-up video. Where are you? There it is there. There it is right there. This one struggled floor hump of a push-up.
Yeah, I can do it. I can do it.
Bill!
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I can do it. Yeah, I can do it. I can do it.
That happened during a period that DSP now claims in current day that he'd already started working out by. And they struggled to get this fucking shit done, How do I get a £75 box up the stairs, guys? Oh, God almighty. I still can't believe that he wants us to fucking believe he's like... I mean, doing it... just because you can fucking do it once, Phil, doesn't mean that that is your now go-to weight. You know what I mean? It's like, to me, you've got to fucking do that consistently for a set of reps for that to be a go-to weight. I don't know, like... I don't know, fuck me, man. It's just ridiculous. Oh, hell, man. Anyway, let's get back. Cute saying I weigh 240 and struggle with 10 push-ups, and that is without letting my waist up that far down. At least you can fucking get some going. If I try and do a push-up, I get stuck in my belly like fucking Garfield, man. And I try and fucking roll over, it's like what the fuck, man? Like, yeah. Being in my belly is not, I've got too big a belly for two. I mean, I definitely, I need to get back into trying losing some weight myself, I've got, that's something I'll tackle and deal with also in my own due course. I won't bore you guys with my hypothetical possible transformation trying to lose weight, that's something for me, for me to tackle. I won't bore you guys with that stuff, but I do need to start being better again with that stuff, for sure. I definitely need to start doing more. You don't care about losing weight, it's when I lose fat. Okay. That's probably the middle in terms, so it's basically not about, so it's about aesthetics then, for you. So it's not necessarily about weight losing workouts, it's more about how to do the best exercises for looks, I guess, if that makes sense. Yeah, okay.
You're starting to see me buff up, and this is why. So now, I think this is going to be, pretty awesome. And I'm excited for it, and can only go up from here, that's for sure, right? So, do I have the wrong date on the leaderboard? Did I not change it? Let's see. May 2nd, yeah. I guess I went to put 26 and I didn't type the 6. Thank you for telling me. Lovecraftian Arcade, I appreciate that.
Oh, that doesn't make sense, because if you went to type 26, it still would say May 26 ND. No, you just got confused as fuck.
Okay, so that's what's going on with that. If you have any questions, go for it. Am I implementing cardio as well? Right now.
Oh wait, he said second, but he meant two. He typed May 2. But Phil said it out as second, so I thought he typed second. My bad. Whatever. Now, Phil, continue boring us all profusely with your fucking tales of being a super buff beefcake. Also, shout out to Sonny lost 92 kilograms, which is 203 pounds. That's a fucking insane amount of weight to lose. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. You're glad the X moved out. For fuck's sake, was that? That's me praising you as a fucking bad joke. Okay. That's an okay joke.
Now I'm not. Here's the truth. My old workout, okay? All right? I was doing so many sit-ups with my old workout. That was cardio. I'm not kidding. Like, I was actually doing so many sit-ups that my workout was taking an hour to do, and I was completely, out of breath, busting my ass, completely soaked in sweat when I was doing my old sit-ups, okay? So I didn't really need the cardio because I was already getting it. Like, for example, to give you some perspective here, when I was fat, okay, because I was, for me just to walk from my house to my mailbox, because we have a community mailbox out in the front of my private community, to walk over there, grab the mail, and come back, I was freaking winded. My legs would be sore. I'd be out of breath.
Phil, we have seen you walk from your chair to your closet in your room and then get back to your chair and you sound exhausted.
Now I can literally jog to the mailbox, jog back, and I'm fine. I'm not even like breathing quick. All right, so that's because of what I was already doing. Now, admittedly, now that I'm going to be doing more of a strength training,
why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Regimen. Perhaps I will need to do more cardio because, yeah, I'm not going to be doing so many sit-ups that I'm getting that kind of cardio effect out of it anymore.
Don't you go walking with your wife every single fucking day around your fucking neighborhood? That is still cardio, Now, if you want to fucking do more, then instead of walking, jog around your neighborhood. Increase the pace. Keep the distance the same, but increase the fucking level of exertion you use to get around your neighborhood.
I do have a treadmill, but it's a folding treadmill. It's not a great one. I used it a few years back when I was at my heaviest. I basically used it to burn off the water weight. For like maybe 6 to 8 months, I used it when I really needed it, and then basically I didn't need it anymore, and I stopped using it. But I could eventually set it up again. It's just a question of where, because I don't really have room for it. It's not going to fit in that nook with the weight machine. Like, well, I could put it in the garage, but then the same issue arises when it's the summertime. It's going to be too hot in there to use it. So I don't know. I'm at the thing.
Well, I would argue that you working out in a hot garage would fucking increase you losing weight. As long as you keep yourself hydrated, let the fucking heat work for you. Sweat it out, That's just my interpretation of that shit. Or how about this? You have some sort of standing fan. Plug that shit in your garage and aim it towards you. Well, on a treadmill area. There are solutions to this sort of thing, Phil.
Think about what to do about that and see if I really need it or not. If I, will I need cardio badly moving forward? I might. If I bulk up, now I might need the cardio. I don't know. We'll have to see. But right now, no, I'm really not doing any dedicated cardio. But that's because I've just changed my workout routine as well.
Who fucking cares?
Boo! And Joe just said, would you get an exercise bike for only $70, $80? So again, same issue. Where do I put it? What's the point? If I don't have anywhere to put it, I already have a treadmill. So do I really need the workout bike? Okay. Okay, so that is what's going on with that, and
who fucking cares?
Dumb stuff. I don't know why I even read the kick chat half the time. I go over there, I read a few lines, and I go back. So anyway, that's about it. If you guys have any questions about it, throw them my way. I'll let you know my progress. What's going to happen is I'm going to try to get into a routine where I'm thinking I do like 4 to 5 days working out in a row, and then I take out 1 to 2 days off, and then I just go right back to it. It would be great to get into an absolute regular routine, so that I know what I'm doing every week. I'm a guy that's routine. You know that. Take a look at how I operate my streams with my schedule and everything. I absolutely am a guy who needs a schedule, who needs a routine. I love having that consistency, so I know what I'm doing every day. I feel at peace when I know, okay, this is what we're doing today. It actually not really upsets me, but I feel out of place, maybe not as comfortable if I'm doing something on the fly.
Careful, Phil. Your autism is showing.
I don't really know what to expect from it. Does that make sense? So even though I am getting better at that, okay, I do feel like having a routine will help. So maybe if I have a set 5 days a week that I'm going to do these workouts, and I'm alternating the exercise regimen, and I have a day or 2 off, it'd be perfect, but I don't really know yet. I've only done it 2 days, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, Oddly Normal says, for muscle work, you'll need a day off for each group. Cardio, you do not need as much recovery, but should take a day off a week. Yeah, so here's the thing. Like, for example, I'm glad you brought that up, Oddly Normal. Taking a look at the exercises I'm doing, right? So day 1, I did the seated press, which was chest. Okay. Then I did the wide lat pull down, so that's shoulders and back. Then I did the abdominal crunches, that's abs. And then I did the standing downward rows, that's supposed to be your triceps. Okay, that was day 1. Day 2, I did the pectoral flies, that's also chest. But I believe.
So the good news is that Phil only starts playing the game in like 45 minutes time, you know. So thankfully we're not going to suffer for as long as before, you know. Last couple of bingos we were suffering a long time. This time it looks like our suffering is not going to be as prolonged. That's promising.
I believe it's different muscles because it felt like I was working out a completely different muscle group when I was doing those pectoral flies. It didn't feel like when I was doing the press at all. I've never even done a fly before. Seriously, I'd never done that exercise. And I was like, ooh, that feels interesting and very different. The seated bicep curls, obviously that's also a completely different muscle group there. Leg extension, that's legs, completely different. And single arm cable row, so again, that's supposed to be like your shoulders and back, but I don't know if it's the same muscle as when you're doing the lat pull downs. So what I was thinking is, let's maybe do the 2 days and then give tonight the break. So that way all the muscle groups can cool down, and then do another 2 days for Wednesday, Thursday, and then maybe give Friday a break. And then once I get more used to these exercises, then maybe do like 4 or 5 days in a row and then a break rather than breaking every 2 days. But we'll see. I mean, I might still work out tonight. I don't know. It depends on how I feel. Right now, like I said, I am sore. Like right now, oh my God, all these shoulder muscles are really in pain because I never work out those muscles. You know, like this is the first time I've really done those. I'm like, oh God. So there you go. Okay, so I think that's enough of that. Hopefully you enjoyed the segment. If not, too bad.
Nope.
Can you see my rock hard abs? No, you can't. Absolutely not. All right, so now let's get on to this.
But you claim you have them. I mean, basically, it opens up the question of whether you're just lying to your audience, pretending you're doing these things when you're not really. You've shown no evidence that this fucking machine exists. You know? You refuse to fucking take pictures or even film yourself working out because you're afraid of fucking people making fun of you, even though you claim you don't care what people say about you. So again, it's like, is this just all talk with nothing to back up?
Segment everyone's waiting for, what everyone wants to hear about and talk about. Pokemon cards. As you can see, the box is looking a hell of a lot more skinny because even though I just got these cards on Thursday and started opening them, I've only had it for 3 days, Thursday, Sunday, and Monday. We are, I think, more than halfway done with the box. Let's actually count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So we have already opened, wow, 17 packs of Pokemon cards in 3 streaming days. No, I never expected that I'd be opening that many packs of Pokemon cards at that kind of an accelerated rate. That's pretty wild, in my opinion, that ever even happened, okay? It's nuts, right?
Cares?
So the way it's been working is when I play Pokemon, I'm just going to open a pack of cards. When I play the trading card game like I did last night, I'm just going to open a pack of cards, okay? That, I think, is the way to do it. Let's just do some freebies and have it as part of the content, right? Now, what I've been doing is if you tip $50, if you do a $50 super chat or $50 super sticker, if you gift 17 memberships, which is the equivalent of around $50 of support, 5,000 kicks or 10 gifted subs, okay? I'll open a pack of cards. And at first, I thought this isn't going to be a big deal. Maybe we'll do like 1 a day if I'm lucky. We've done 17 in 3 days. So that's pretty insane, right? It's working. People are really enjoying it. And I mean, it's a lot of fun, to be honest with you. I'm getting to get into it to try to learn about this because, again, I'm a complete newbie. Never had these in the 1990s. Know nothing really about them. Don't know what's rare, what's not, what's the value, how do you grade them. I don't know nothing about it, right? So it's been actually quite fun doing it, all right? So just to show you guys what I got going here. I took all the cards except for the ones that are considered the higher rarity, and I finally put them into the binder here.
Who fucking cares?
Okay. Now, did I order them or anything specifically? No. But I basically got them into the binder and started filling it up with all the different cards. I don't know why I have an empty one there. If there's one that has like evolutions, I would try to put them next to each other. So for example, let me see if I can find one here that I did that way. Okay, so the 3 evolutions. Tinkatank, Tinkatuff, Tinkaton. So I put all 3 cards like that across, see that? So, and they're basically the rarest version is on top. So if there's a, this is a reverse holo, if I have a holo, that's on top or whatever. So these are basically all the cards that don't really have any value, to be honest, okay? They're not really that big of a deal, any of these. So that's the binder so far, okay? And then the cards that actually have some kind of rarity, I put into the sleeves and the hard card holders, although admittedly, I don't really have anything worth anything. The best card that I've gotten so far, we actually pulled last night. It's this full art Spearow. Awesome looking, $3 card. The other one that we got as a full art is the Premium Power Pro. Again, awesome looking, $3 card. The rest are just the EX Mega Evolutions that I gotten 5 of so far. They all look great, and they're all worth like $1.50 each. So, have I found anything of any real rarity and any value? No. In 17 packs that I've opened, we haven't really found much of anything. Okay? But it's been fun, and I'm now learning all about Pokemon cards. And what happened is someone sent me all this information last night about how to judge rarities and what cards I'd actually be looking for as I move forward and try to make progress here with collecting and the like. Okay, so we're going to look at that in a second. I just want to say shout out to James, because James did a €2 super chat and said, holy shit, First Light is being talked about as Game of the Year. Well, we'll see. To be honest with you, I'm just going to play it for myself and judge it. I don't want to listen to what anyone else said, because I think this is one of those games there was a huge PR push for it to try to say that it's amazing, but I don't believe them. Like, I want to see for myself, so I'll judge for myself today. Thank you, James. Okay, I also got a $2 tip. A low-impact workout I recommend doing when you're too sore to properly work out is yoga. In fact, it helps with soreness, will help with joints and flexibility too, and I'd recommend DDP Yoga. I have the set, DDP Yoga. I have it. I got it many years ago. So we could look into doing
5 in a row. That's concerning.
Something like that maybe in the future. And I agree with you, actually, that having that flexibility and everything is probably a good idea. The thing is, I really don't think I would have done it until I was feeling fit enough to do it. And honestly, now I do. Like, now because I've been working out and everything, I bet that if I were to do some kind of yoga and stuff like that, it probably would work out well. My only issue, space. Right? I had an workout area. It's got a giant weight machine in it now. I don't really have space to stretch or do anything, and that's kind of a problem. So I have to try to figure it out. Okay. So someone to the $1.50 says, I love you opening the packs. Did you ever think about doing a special marathon event based around buying a box and just kind of opening the entire thing? No, because we're brand new to this. You know, I'm literally brand new to all of this. I've only 3 days in of doing it, and I've already absorbed an incredible amount of knowledge, and I'm absorbing more daily about how this works and how we're doing it and all of that. So no, I haven't even thought about that. Would that be something people would be interested in? I buy a whole box of Pokemon cards and literally...
Anyway, Kurt saying for giggles and grins, check this card is shared an image of an actually rare and viable card. Oh, hello. This looks robust. Is this the Pokemon card? Is that a Pokemon? Jesus. So this is Mechanical Chaser. Machine, a hunter that relentlessly pursues its target by order of the Machine King. Attack 1850, defense 800. Is this Pokemon? Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't recognize that. I'm not a Pokemon fan either. But there you go. This is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Card. Apart, I go by Alex anyway. So, Chillip, you say this is an actually rare and viable card. Wait. The last one sold for 15,000? This is worth like... Ungraded is like $150. But the graded 10... last one sold 15k. Jesus, man. 10,000 and 15,000. Bloody hell. And yours is ungraded. So you have one that's worth like 150. It's still a lot of money for a fucking card. How many fucking plastic cardboard or no plastic? How about cardboard is that worth that much? Well, if it's graded, it's worth like fucking 5 figures. That was mental to me. Oh, you've had yours in that plastic case since 2001. Jesus, man. That's impressive stuff indeed in that regard, you know what I mean? Fuck me, man. So you see it, I imagine, as an investment then? I imagine you picture that as a potential investment where maybe over time it will still increase in value some more over time, hopefully, you know. Fingers crossed it does, Envy. Fingers crossed it does.
Literally, that's the event. All day we just sit here and we open the packs. I mean, the thing is that I think is fun is that we do it for like 10-15 minutes, right? Maybe 20. If I sat here for hours doing it, wouldn't it get boring? I feel like it would. I feel like just like everything, the reason that this is working right now is because it's a new thing. It's something interesting that we're doing right now, and it's new to my content. Once this becomes a regular thing, it's not going to feel as special anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like diminishing returns. What you do it the first time, great, but then you probably get bored doing it. I don't know. You guys tell me. Like, I'm enjoying doing it right now. Although, admittedly, I'm a noob, and I know you're kind of laughing at me because I don't really know what I'm doing. But I feel like it'll get better over time, and it'll actually be something, you know, I'm more informed in, and it'll make more sense. For example, let me show you something. So someone actually sent me some really good information in regards to Pokemon cards. You ready? Let's take a look at this together, everybody. Nope. Ready?
Who fucking cares?
So this is a rarity type guide for Pokemon cards. Now, this is general. This is not all Pokemon cards, I believe, but this is in general the different rarities of Pokemon cards that, you know, that exist. And so as you can see, common, uncommon, and rares have these numbers to show, you know, the number of the set. And basically those are considered, see, common, uncommon, and rares, either a circle, a diamond, or a black star. So those are not really worth anything, right? Not really much at all. Then you've got double rares, and these are the ones that are like the reverse holofoils or the standard holofoil cards, and those are 2 stars. There's ace spec rares that are these purple stars. I haven't seen one of those yet, and I don't know if that's in the set that I'm pulling from. Ultra rares apparently are 2 silver stars. I haven't seen any of those. Special illustration rares are 2 gold stars. I haven't seen any of those. Illustration rares are 1 gold star, and that is the Spiro and that potion, power potion or whatever it is. I have those. So those are gold stars. And then there's what's considered hyper rares that they're showing 3 stars. But from what I'm to understand, in the current set that I'm actually pulling from, they don't have those. It's a special symbol that looks different. I'll show you what I mean in a second, okay? So that's the rarity. Now I know when I pull a card, ooh, this is supposed to be the hit, right? Look at the star spec. So the star spec will tell me how rare of a card it is and if it's going to have any real value or not. Basically, no lie, most of these down here on the left have nothing. It's not until you start hitting these on the right that you're going to get any kind of real value out of the card, right? So there you go. Now, in regards to the actual set that I'm pulling from, which is just the standard Mega Evolution set, someone sent me a really good guide. You ready for this? These are the cards that are essentially the most valuable in this set, okay? And actually, I have a couple of these, but not the right versions. Like, I have Acerola's Mischief and Lily's Determination. I have those cards, but I have the standard versions. I don't have these rare versions, okay? So, basically, here you go, and here's the value of what these cards currently are. So as you can see, the full art version of Acerola's Mischief Supporter, the Mega Kangaskhan EX Full Art Card Edition, Mega Absol EX Full Art Card Edition, Mega Latias EX Full Art. I don't have full art. I have the regular. So the regular version is like $1.50. This one is $92 if you get the full art. Same thing with Lily's Determination Full Art, Mega Venusaur EX Full Art, Mega Lucario EX Full Art, Mega Gardevoir EX Full Art. So these are supposed to be considered the new hyper rares. As you can see, they don't have the 3 stars on them, but it's like this weird giant like gold star. And so they're golden cards. They're actually gold foils. And as you can see, they look amazing, and they're insanely valuable. Hundreds of dollars each. And I think that's ungraded, right? Like, if you were to send those in to get graded, they'll end up being way higher value, right? So when we're pulling now from packs, these are the cards we're looking for, all right? This is what we want. And so now I know what I'm targeting. If I get one, like, ooh, is it that? Or if not, okay, well, what rarity really is it? Because we're really looking for the full arts or the golden cards. Those are the ones that have the real value in the set that I'm pulling from, okay? There you go. So I'm learning. I'm trying to do as much as I possibly can to learn about what we're doing, okay? And I hope that you guys understand that I am still a noob, and I am going to hopefully get better at it the more we do of it. So here's the thing. Today, we are not doing anything related to Pokemon or trading cards. 0. So if you want to see an unpacking, $50 contribution of either, again, a tip, super chat, memberships, 10 subs, 5,000 kicks, whatever it may be, and say when you contribute, yes, I'd like an unpacking.
That's concerning.
Packing, and we will do one. All right, to be honest with you, I don't think we're doing one today. I don't think that anyone who's going to tune in for 007 or anyone who's going to tune in for Subnautica 2 tonight is interested in seeing unpackings of cards. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think that we're going to do one today. I think we had 3 days where everything we were doing, is, related to this. We're playing Pokemon, doing the card game. But today is the first day we're not. Like, nothing we're doing today is related to it. So I really don't feel like anyone's going to care about it today.
Who fucking cares?
But then again, I didn't think that we were going to be doing 17 unpackings up to now in only 3 days. So maybe I shouldn't get ahead of myself, okay? So, here's the other thing. We're already 17 packs in, 19 to go. The rate we're going, okay, very well, we're probably going to finish this box by sometime next week. So here's the question. Do I get more? Or do we just say, okay, that was the one box, that was a fun experiment, and we don't do it again? If I decide to get more, do I get the same exact box again? Or do you want to see me get another box? Because just so you know, there's already a new set. It's called Chaos, I forget what it's called. It's Mega Evolution Chaos Dimension or something like that, something crazy like that. It just came out. I think it just came out like Friday of last week, and already they're all over the internet. You can buy them. Now they're expensive. Chaos Rising, that's what it's called, Spoons. Chaos Rising, right? So I could buy them. But it's a different box. It's a different set, so it would be different cards, I guess, that are rares in that set, I believe. From what I'm to understand, the Chaos Rising set is based off of Pokemon Legend ZA, so it's going to have the Mega Evolution cards from the new Mega Evolution Pokemon from Pokemon Legend ZA. Okay? So, what do you guys think? Should I continue? The way I see it, I think I'm going to wait a day or two. I'm not going to buy more yet. Let's see, because now, first day, where we're not doing anything Pokemon related, right? Will anything have anything to do, like, for example, will the momentum keep up, or is it going to fizzle out, and then no one cares? Because I definitely don't want to buy another $300 box card, and next thing you know, no one cares about them. I'm stuck with these cards, or what do I do with these now? Okay? So let's see how it goes. If the momentum stays, and people keep, contributing and saying, yes, we want to see more unpackings, then I'm 100% down for that. But let's see if that momentum stays. Right now, I'm not really convinced. I think it was like a thing for the first few days, and it's not going to continue. For example, we have about half an hour left on the morning show. Once we start playing 007, we're going to focus on 007 for 3 hours, all right? So if anyone was interested in unpacking, I say contribute now. Let's do it as part of the morning show and get it done with, so we can focus on 007 for the rest of the stream, okay? So if anyone's watching right now and you're interested and you want unpacking, now would be the time, because once we start 007, that's my focus for the rest of the stream. Okay? Red Eyes Black Dragon did a $5 super chat, says Ascended Heroes is peak, the one with the Mega Dragonite. I saw that too. Like there's all these different sets. This is regular Mega Evolution. There's Ascended Heroes. There's the new Chaos Rising. So I don't even know the difference between them all because there's so many. Like I don't even know what to get. They're all available. Of course, they're all expensive, but they're all available. You could buy them all as long as you're willing to drop a lot of money. But the question is, you know, do people want more? So let's see what happens. Let's see today. Will any be requested? Let's see tomorrow when I go back tomorrow. We are going back to Pokemon. Let's see what happens then, and we'll go from there. Okay? Game Dude, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you, Red Eyes Black Dragon. I appreciate that super chat. Okay. And by the way, I just want to say thank you very, very much for the support the last few days. No, I was not expecting to get this level of support for opening of Pokemon card packs. I just wasn't, okay? And it's been pretty crazy, the amount of support I'm getting for it, and I really do appreciate that. You know, I bought that on a whim, hoping that it would pan out to be something that would be supplementary to my content and make it a little better. I think...
But you bought it on a whim. No, you saw the quarter into the exact same sort of shit and you thought, I can do that too. I also have fucking stupid fans who will fucking pay ridiculous fucking amount of money for the most basic, low-effort shit possible. I bought it on a fucking... Yeah, what a fucking incredible, creative, imaginative source of inspiration that was. You fuck off.
Obviously, people like it and it's working. So let's see how it continues. You know, again, initially, everything is popular initially as an idea when it's something new, but a lot of things fizzle out. So let's see. Okay. Oh, yeah. Sebastian Bluewater says, so is this better than the wrestling cards from last year? Oh, so much better. Number one, the WWE cards I unboxed last year have no value. I mean it too. Even though they pretend, oh, it's collectible cards, it's bullshit. They're worth nothing. None of the cards I got were worth a diddly shit. No one cares about those cards. You might as well just throw them out. Okay? The majority of those cards were nobody wrestlers who were in the developmental territories of WWE, NXT and shit. No one even knows who any of them are. They're worthless. You know, this is garbage. At least in regards to Pokemon, I'm actively playing Pokemon games. I recognize the Pokemon. The art is cool. And then you can get into it as a hobby, and it means something because guess what? People actually do care about Pokemon cards. They buy them. They sell them. They have a value. There's a market. That WWE shit is just pissing money away. All right? These cards actually have potential. Skeletor says, hey, isn't it funny? Every idea that Kick hates ends up working out. Of course. Absolutely. That's how it works. Okay, not all of Kick. It actually was Spoons who gave me the original website to buy the cards off of. All right? And Spoons is a Kick chat. So it's not everyone. There is, sadly, a majority kind of negative vibe from the Kick audience. But, yeah, to be honest, it was actually the Kick audience that helped me to get the cards to begin with. So I want to give credit where credit is due. Okay? All right. So now all that being said, all right, the last few days have been absolutely great. All right? But now it's a new day. There's no Pokemon today. There's no card games today, right? So now what we need to do is we need to get some support. Let's get some subs. Let's get some kicks. Let's get some memberships. Let's get some super chats. Let's get some tips. Let's go. Forget this whole Pokemon card thing. Let's get some support again. Let's go. Let's get back to the swing of things here. I mean, come on. So far today, take a look at this. Geez, look at this leaderboard. Are you kidding? No subs, no kicks, no memberships. A $2 tip is our biggest tip. Come on. There you go. Erix with a $10 super chat says, let's go. Thank you, Erix, for a $10 super chat. By far our biggest contribution of the day. Let's get you on the leaderboard. Because today, like I said, we're probably not gonna have any Pokemon pack openings, to be honest, okay? So we're just gonna have to get some support the old-fashioned way. Copious amounts of asking for it. There you go. Bruh. Yeah, I don't know. The auto mod on Kick is being weird today. It's auto modding a lot of people, and I don't know why. That's the AI mod. That's not a moderator. That's the stupid AI doing it. Very weird. I don't even know what the criteria are for the AI.
Oh, wait, just a second. Sorry, let me check that again. Hold on. Just a second.
Yeah, I don't know. The auto mod on Kick is being weird today. It's auto modding a lot of people, and I don't know why. That's the AI mod. That's not a moderator. That's the stupid AI doing it.
That's a stupid AI doing it.
Burger.
Stupid.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
He said stupid. Okay, guys, if we get 50 likes on this bingo stream with one bingo, we are 2 away from a full house. 50 likes gets us 2 free spaces. 3 years from the bad man. If you've not liked the stream yet, please like the stream. Because as soon as we get a full house here, we're tapping the fuck out because Phil's going to start gameplaying. Like, you know, we're not doing a second card. There's no time for a second card, you know. So all we do is we win bingo, we tap the fuck out, we do marbles afterwards, and yeah, we get to escape the very bad man and his bad man ways.
Very weird. I don't even know what the criteria are for the AI mod. It just does whatever it wants.
So you never looked at the sentence. Such a lazy cunt.
James says the most expensive Magic card is over $2 million. The most expensive Pokemon card is $16 million. There's no $16 million in that box. Like I said, the most valuable card in that box is just over $200. No, I've never seen Moonraker. I have not.
I mean, I guess. This dude is a piece of fucking garbage.
If I pull all the cards right now, I'll see if there's a good one in there. That is true. That is true. However...
Shut up, bad man. We've won bingo. 50 likes. 2 more free spaces. Thank you very much for that. And to celebrate getting 50 likes on the bingo stream, we're going to reward ourselves by playing the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations to celebrate getting 50 likes on the bingo stream. But remember, keep an eye on the bottom right for Jasper Kitty to do this thing. Lock him up, Jasper. Good cat. There we go. There you go. Well, according to Sonic and Sideways Wellspoon, we had 50 likes, you know? And Alex is saying, no, Alex, no, but at 49. Did somebody unlike, we got to 50. And then, okay, great, we got to 50. Let's go down one. Let's unlike this day just to piss off the Jad. There we go. But nah, according to multiple sources, we got 50 likes, you know? So there we go. I'm going by the multiple sources that are saying we got 50. So there we go. We've won bingo, we're free, the bad man, we got a full house.
Burger.
7 free spaces.
Full house.
There we go.
Boy, how exciting. Anyway.
Made to work hard for it, but there we go. Good stuff indeed. We got the full house. Thank goodness for that. Now let's go to live DSP and see how the bad man's currently doing, shall we? Oh, I just missed the goal. What was it? What's he got? $42 so far. $42, is that all? So his Pokemon begging didn't really work fantastically for him, did it? You know? And he's playing a brand new game, so he's going to hope for some big, massive numbers for a brand new game for day one. It might not happen for him, no. It's terrible. It's fucking tragic. Oh, who fucking cares? Whatever. Now, let's get the marbles game booted up here. So, 2 seconds here, actually. But first of all, let me quickly check if there's any brand new comments to add. No, we're good to go on that front, so fantastic. So there we go, good stuff indeed. In Discord, what Phil looked like. What do you mean what Phil looked like? Hold on. Oh my God's sake. So, this is an actual screenshot from Phil's stream today. This is a screenshot from him playing the game today. Clearly, he's fucking thrilled and hooked on this fucking new game that'll bring the butts to the seats, man. Jesus, man. That was 5 minutes ago. Christ alive. Marbles is updating right now. But it's taking its sweet fucking time. Marbles is really fucking taking its fucking time. How do it says it's downloading content, but it's fuck all happening. Steam's been a bit iffy for me here. I'm waiting for the Marbles game to start downloading the content properly. But it's oh balls. Come on, Marbles. Don't let me down now, you bastards. Let's get back to the autos so you guys can at least enjoy autos while I'm waiting for the Marble game to do something, if anything. I might try and like restart Steam because it seems like it's been very iffy. So yeah, I might. It's downloading. Okay, it is downloading. Apparently, it's going now. So yeah, I don't know. It has been very iffy, being very slow, but it's getting there eventually. So fingers crossed. That's the update. Done. Is it going to launch a game? Okay, here we go. Finally, it took fucking forever, but finally the Marbles game is getting bitten up here. So here we fucking go. Finally, long overdue. Get groovy in season 69. It's season 69 of fucking Marbles, for fuck's sake. Still got to figure out what you're going to buy if all those bingo winnings. You're going to wonder. There you go. Aye. By the way, I should, as you've won in February and April, you deserve to fucking know what it is you've won. I had to change, like, because of my own life circumstances, I've had to change who gets what, and I've tried to kind of come up with reasonable things for that. I've decided that first place for bingos from now on, basically for first place, if you win bingo and get first place at the end of the month, for the end of the month stuff, first place should get like I was thinking $60 for first place. Second place should get, I was thinking what was it for second? I had something in my mind here for first, second, and third tier for set prize. You know, first place I think was 60. Second place I believe was like 25, and third place was 15. I think that was right. I think that was right. 60, 25, and 15. I think were the things I had for that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, first, second, and third. 60, 25, and 15 for first, second, and third. So yeah, and you won multiple fucking times. So yeah, you're getting you're getting quite good amounts back to yourself. But yeah, I'll get that sorted for you. I'll say next month sometime. So yeah, because obviously you won in February and you won in April. So there you go. Yeah, bingo's happening Sunday. Come on, let's get the maps downloaded so we can play our marble map for today. Yeah, it's like random. Here we go. Here is the map we have for today's bingo full house race. If I scroll up, for fuck's this fucking mouse. I'm trying to scroll up the way and it's going down. Oh, I hate this fucking mouse sometimes. I hate this fucking mouse. I need a new mouse. I need a new mouse. I just want to scroll up the way. And it's like, I need to fucking go like super fucking slow for it to listen for me to go up the way. There's the, I wanted just to scroll up to get the jumpy jaw journey. Anyway, that is the random course that was picked for us for today's fucking full house marble race. It was made by Degman. You know, it has a 20% elimination rate and has an average finish time of 3.5 minutes. Jumpy jolly journey. So let's see who's going to fucking win this particular marble race. So, interesting looking course. We start off with this sort of thing and it goes down. This is a bit weird, is it? Do we go back? Do we? Is that the... I'm confused. There's portals over there. There's things here. Is this part of the course? Here? Where's the finish line? Or is it just decorational? I think the finish line is over there. I think it's decorational back. What the fuck? So yeah, interesting looking course to say the least, for sure. Go through here, go down here, down there. We get launched. Or do we get launched? Do we go up here? I got no idea what happens in here. Do we go in here at any point? It looks like it. I think we do go in there at some point. Because there's something at the end here, flapping back and forth here. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, okay, we're definitely going here at some point. That's a damn sure. And the finish is over there somewhere. Fuck it, let's just hit go. Here we go. The race has begun. Good luck to everyone involved here. Mark O'Shaughnessy, Gang of Wolves, and Ryax and Windows 96 are all have a good start. On left and right hand side here, Windows 96 as well. We're going to follow Gang of Wolves temporarily. They drop down very quickly here. Illipot's also contention right there. Gang of Wolves will look to get a speed boost here. Who's in first place? Captain Murphy, Lazy Hellgrabs, but there's a whole bunch of blocks in the way. David Riley knows I skipped past them. David Riley managed to bypass some of the blocks here, and they will go down here to this spinning little section. Bill Brasky managing to... Oh, you shit. Wait. We get launched over the Earth. Okay, so this is a cool fucking map. This is a cool fucking map. I'm going to follow Cell Shader because I'm kind of terrified to fucking leave who I think is somebody who's very close to the first place. So yeah. Oh, you float over. Bill Brasky, Pops and Shell Shader. Apparently a gang of wolves is also doing quite well right now, but I don't know if that's true. Cell shader. They're in the air, is that good or bad? They hit a bunch of blocks. Who's gonna get past this bunch of blocks first? Slinks and Milky are in the lead. Now Fox, where Fox is, they're all getting caught up on the one side. Dips is coming now. And so is the Baron. And the Baron very slightly goes into the lead. As we get going down a ramp here. Speed boost. Will they stay on? Just about. Dangerous, the very dangerously close to the edge. But they make it over. The Baron in the first place. Can they maintain that? Can they hold first place? We have had some marbles perish. Damien, Ludwig, World Order, Chris Danks, Avalanche, Ronan, Mistake have all perished. Major of India, Mark O'Shaughnessy. Dave Riley, Aussie's Game Room, all these marbles have perished. Camba Dutchman's gone as well. Destroyer's also gone. Well, the Baron's in first place. Dips is on the other side in close contention. A whole bunch of marbles are competing with Dips and Baron right now. But they're all right behind right now in a slowly moving wheel. Dom's gone! Dom has fallen off altogether. Unlucky for you, Dom. The Baron and Dips are pretty much neck and neck right now as things stand. I think Dips is marginally ahead though. Got to follow Dips. Dips' marble is ahead. Baron's been slowed down and people have caught up to the Baron on that side. But the Dips though. Dips is doing quite well for themselves. But it's a whole bunch of boxes in the middle of the road. But they managed to get past most of them, but there's a huge one right there. There's a big fucking bastard right there. By God, it's Cat. And all the marbles are catching up here. The finish is right there. Who's gonna get? There's more boxes. Who's getting through? Satch says play was managed to get through. Their marble managed to get through. Right at the very end there before everyone else. Navy Vet Life in second place, Sonic in third, Lavishi Britannia fourth, Daniel Hensley fifth, North Kill 420 in sixth place, Woods seventh, the Baron was eighth, Bill Brasky ninth place, and Emma Royd in 10th place. Well Sack says play, you managed to sneak the victory right at the end there, so congratulations to you. That was a hectic end there. That was a fantastic e-course there. I quite enjoyed that. Well done to Sack says plays, your marbles victorious. And you have won the Full House Marble Race on this day. Well done, Satch. Other marbles for finish, in case you're wondering where you finish. Alex Alexander, you're 15th place. Well done to you. Nathan Bamba, 21st. Dabba Dragon, you're 22nd. BST, 23rd. What about me? Where did I finish? Where's my name? Sonny, you are 49th. Well done, top 50. Blind Daughter, 57th place. Moki was 61st. Well done to them. Broside Phil in 6-7. 6-7 for Broside Phil. Kel Denson 76. Jade 77th. You can't separate used to bastards, you really can't. And I was 90th. I was 90th for fuck's sake. Oh hell. I done terribly. But well done, Satch says play, your marbles victorious on this day. Oh yeah. Do I still have like the save? Like, is it in my favourites still? Oh, it is. It is, you know. It is still my favourites. You know what? Okay, hold on. For now, I want to go back to we need to spin the wheel. Satch says play their marble one, so I want to spin the wheel. However, I'm not done with marbles. I want to fucking go back to marbles, and I want to fucking play that very cool course again that was said the other day. Satch says play. They have won an intro shout out. Their name shall appear on tomorrow's bingo stream. Congratulations to Satch says play. Your name will appear promptly in tomorrow's bingo stream and intro. So there we go. Good stuff indeed. Now, we're not done. Personally, I think we should reward ourselves with another little marble race. You know, we played this course yesterday. It's a course that we've tried a lot in the past. We enjoyed a lot in the past. I don't think we ever completed the course though. We tried multiple times in vain, but I don't ever think we ever got it completed. So I want to see if we can change it this time around, okay? Let's see. If somebody completes it, we'll spin the wheel again. Fuck it, you know. Dark Ross asking how infuriating it was Bad Man 3. Extraordinarily so. He was boring the fucking shite out of us. He spent fucking 10, 15, 20 minutes talking about his workout regimen. And then he spent fucking 10, 15 minutes talking about how he now is educated on how to fucking get information about Pokemon rares. I was like, who fucking cares, man? So yeah. Well, fortunately we won, and as soon as we won, we tapped the fuck out, said, get us the fuck out of there. It was awful. You know, it was insufferable. Yeah, this map starts off by launching you in the air for a long time. You drop down here. A lot of marbles die in a section because you get launched. A lot of marbles end up getting launched out here. We have done this one multiple times in the past. This is a very fun course. But that can happen to you. That can end up happening to you. You know? You want to try and nail the landing. So you get funneled down to here. Where Zoso is, and Disco 2-3, you know, and Mammon, you know. And then you get launched over there. So if I follow Zoso, you know. Yeah, a whole lot. It's not shocking that a lot of marbles die very quickly early on, that, you know, that stuff. But yeah, we'll follow Zoso now. Or Disco 2-3. Disco 2-3 actually should follow them because their marble is surviving and thriving. They're down in first place. So let's see. For the 38 marbles that are still alive, can any of them... Look, let me at 37. Dodger Dan's gone. Can any of them finish this course? I'm dead. Why? Dreamland is gone as well, so we're down to 35. But Disco 2-3 is still in first place here. So I could ask him, will I ever put 1,000 marbles on this like I done with everyone? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I just kind of want to get close to the end to see how far away we are from the end, if that makes sense. Oh, Disco 2-3, you barely hung on there. You barely hung on there to the end of that. So good stuff indeed. Let's zoom up here, and hopefully Disco 2-3 will manage to not fall short. This hill climb is a bit hit and miss. Oh, there we go. You managed to easily make up there. Disco 2-3, well done to you. The end is... Where's the end again? I'm trying to remember where the end is. This is a good run for Disco 2-3. Stick to the middle. Get close to the middle. That's bad. That's very bad. That's very bad. Where's the end again? Is it here? Yeah, the end's right here. But you need to basically get across that. That's what I was wondering where everyone was. But Disco 2-3, they're gone. You need to survive that. You need to get down here. Cross this bridge here. Survive this fucking thing. Get through here. Go over here. Survive that. Go through here. Survive this. Survive that. Go through here. Survive that. And get to the end. Scaroptic. It's not a great run. You look at push. No. Getting to the middle here is going to be a real ordeal. Oh, wait. Captain Murphy, there's a chance. There's a chance here. Captain Murphy. Ah, for fuck's sake. And you're gone. Bye. Ah, that's a big drop for Captain Murphy. I don't know if having 1,000 marbles would even make much of a difference. You know? I don't know if it would. Although I am willing to try. I am willing to experiment because why the fuck not? Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's fucking try it. Let's see if 1,000 marbles would make any difference whatsoever. So around 113, 1,000. This might cause some lag. This might cause some lag. That's gonna be a lot of marbles floating through the air here. Jesus, man. The lag. I'm just gonna follow Never Blown Bubba, level 220. I personally don't think we'll win. I don't think it matters how many marbles there are. This is a very challenging course. You gotta understand it's a very challenging course. And I don't remember ever winning this course either. So I personally, I'll be shocked, you know. I am quite convinced that it doesn't matter if you have 1,000 marbles in this course or not. So, now blowing bubble there, the marbles, the first one to land in here. They nailed it. They actually nailed the landing. They kind of held on to that. There's so many names, there's so many marbles, I'm so confused. Okay, we need to get out of there, I'm fucking going cross-eyed. Where are we going? Where am I going? I'm following Jade. Bye, Jade. I'm not following Jade anymore. I'm not going to follow you. Egrets. No, putty. No. There's so many marbles dying over here. I want to follow somebody that's on the course, not you. Ula Pops. No, you're gone as well. What's happening here? Okay, I'm going to follow Egret. Egret's made it over. Bear Claw made it over as well, but it missed a speed boost and they're falling off the edge. Luxury Britannia. We're going to follow Luxury Britannia. Fuck it. Jesus Christ, man. You see what I mean when I say I don't think it matters how many marbles are actually on the course. We're down. We've lost 3/4 of our marbles already. You know? We still have 200 odd marbles, but they're getting whittled away one by one. They're dying off very quickly. 220 marbles, so hey, fine number. Luxury Britannia, they nail the landing. Good stuff indeed. But yeah, we have some marbles. We have still quite a few marbles alive, however, but I don't think that'll last a whole lot longer. We're down to last 160 marbles. 90% almost of our marbles have perished. And we've not even gotten to the tricky part of the fucking course yet. You know? This bit up here is a really challenging part. Oh, Windows 96 just went, oh wait, and there, oh jeez, you see what I mean? It's not very easy, this part. There's so much you got to avoid and everything, you know what I mean? It's tricky. So, look at this shit, Ida's got a hope for good bounce here. And they get a second try. Ullapops is a good run for Ullapops. I'm gonna follow Ullapops. Never mind, Ullapops is fucked. I'll follow Ira instead. Not that Ira. Ira. There you go. Mammon with a good run as well. Here a good bounce. Here Zarnok kind of darkness. Ira. Avalanche. Never mind. But Avalanche, good bounce. Zarnok kind of darkness is doing well for themselves here. Can they avoid the laser beams? They cannot avoid the laser beams. Can Mammon avoid the laser beams? They can. Can I get bounced over to the middle here? We're down to the last 34 marbles. Brian's here. And that's a good bounce for Brian. Can Brian capitalise on this? Brian's made it through. Can Brian avoid this thing? I don't think he can. They got launched from the air. Oh, you see what I mean? The timing of that. You got to be so lucky with that. How? You need perfect timing. That covers such a big area. You need like the fucking most flawless timing possible just to avoid this fucking thing. Because look how much it covers. It covers from here, and you gotta go around the corner as well, and then get to like here. So we're down to the last 6 marbles, 5 marbles, 4 marbles, 3 marbles, 2, they're gone. They're all dead. 1,000 marbles was inconsequential. They're all dead. 1,000 marbles came, 1,000 marbles died. This course is a tricky one. So there you go. Don't swap to Phil right now. Why? I mean, sorry, I closed the window anyway. I closed his browser. So all I have is otters. Oh, so fuck it. I'm not going anywhere near the bad man. I'm done with the bad man for now. Fuck it. Copyright intro Bond song. Alright, okay, anyways. I'm done with the bad man for today. Fuck it, you know. Guys, I'm going to wrap up there. I hope you all enjoyed this bingo stream. Yeah, so I'm going to call it quits there. And I'm going to end how I always end these bingo streams by playing notorious PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pigs Animations. So, Guys, I do hope you all enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Bingo of course shall return tomorrow. Until then, I do hope you all enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, and I hope you all have a good one. I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside, all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up. You're like, oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Free. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.